What's happening, family? Look,
He's wearing a Ravens jersey. Oh my god!
It's another episode. Ravens in the background. I'm rooting today. This is another episode of Open Field Podcast. We got my guy Riddell. We got Hefe in the building, and of course the final boss Lonnie. Look here. Been a great day. NFL football Sunday is always a great day. Got a lot of teams to talk about. Got a lot of guys I'm disappointed in. A lot of guys I'm proud in. But most importantly, the narratives. I'm just here for the narratives. Hey, man, if you're out there and you're a loyal Open Field podcaster, listener, and you want to hop in, we'll put the link in the chat. You can hop in. If we don't know who you are, please bring the mics up, man. Please.
Cameras up. Cameras up. Yeah, early men, put your cameras up. So make sure you guys do that if you guys are joining. But all right. So what we're gonna do to start it off, because there's a lot of interesting games. I'm gonna turn off this Madden game I'm playing. He can have the free win. I can't do three things at once. So
weak.
I only can do some. Anyhow.
That'd be Riddell for knowing your limits.
I mean, I'm also doing some work on this laptop right here, so you know. Anyway, so basically how we're going to start it out is we're going to start it out by talking about some of the other games that are less interesting. I call this the open field speed fire round. All of us will say our quick bit, 10 seconds, 30 seconds, very quick talking.
I want to be nasty.
Yeah, very quick talking about the game so we can get to the game that everybody cares about. Those are going to be the more interesting conversations. So let's do the speed fire round. Let's lock in. Let's do our.
Hold on, because that just sounds too long. We're just going to call it the open blitz. That just sounds better.
Okay.
Open blitz.
This is called the open blitz. So let's lock right in. First game, the Cincinnati Bengals beat the Carolina Panthers. Early thoughts?
My team looks better. Defense wasn't scrappy as it was last week, but maybe Joe Burrow is just better than Gardner Minshew. But again, the fact that they struggled lets me know the Bengals are legit this year. I think the Bengals will be bottom of the division or close to. So I'm done with the Bengals.
I'm not done with the Bengals. I do think that defense needs to lock in for sure. They took a step up. Chase Brown looks legit. T. Higgins looking healthy. I think they're just going to keep on getting better. They're going to be a playoff team. I'm confident.
Leggett scored a touchdown. That was nice. Hopefully he continues to develop. Jamar Chase, that long touchdown run to me was just kind of funny. The way the Panthers just were just sliding off his body. I was laughing. No, but they do look better. But the Panthers, the Bengals are kind of suspect. So I'm not so sure on them this year.
Hey, what's up, fellas? What's good, FDL? Welcome back. Just to catch you up, we're doing something called the Open Blitz. So very quick talking point about certain games, and then we'll get into the bigger conversations later. So Bengals, Panthers, quick thoughts.
Bengals, Panthers. I watched a little bit of this game. I think Joe Burrow looked pretty good. That defense, though, man. I don't know. The defense still a little suspect. But for the most part, I think they're gonna be fine. I think this is a good win for them, momentum, and they got the Ravens next week, so they're gonna need it. Sure, momentum.
Do me a favor, F. Turn your camera sideways,
sideways. I got you, bro.
Yeah, I get that full screen. In case you say something good, we want to clip up.
All right, next game up, 24-18 win for the Bears beating the Rams. Early start out. It'd
be week to week. It baffles me. They beat the 49ers, but then the Bears will perform them. A lot of this was just the Bears not being as good as they should have been tonight. Rams are pretty much cooked. Trading everything they had years ago to get that Super Bowl. I mean, they did win the Super Bowl, so I guess at the end of the day, it is what it is. But I think that's going to hurt them in the long run. They got to start looking for the future now. Give Matthew Stafford up.
Matthew Stafford is elite. I mean, this game just proves it, even though he did throw an interception.
Somewhere where you can be elite at.
But yeah, this team is too injured. If they were healthier, I firmly believe they would be one of the best teams in the NFC. But with all
their defense ain't good enough, Riddell. Let's be honest.
Yeah, their defense.
I mean, if the offense could stay on the field and score points, it would make the defense job a little bit easier.
That's true.
So with that said, I'm not surprised that the Bears won. I picked the Bears winning. The Bears still have a lot of things, but they are very talented. DeAndre Swift is still bad, but Caleb is getting better every so more, and now Keelan Allen's back. They're going to start winning more games, I'm expecting. But, I mean, not a surprising loss. Not a surprise.
Killed me in fantasy today.
First off, Menace, I ain't apologizing for shit. But to the Bears and Rams, the Rams secondary, they don't have any playmakers. I feel like Verse and Kobe, are good guys for the future of the Rams. But other than that, and Young, besides those three players, I don't really believe in any of them on that defense. And then Stafford can only do so much. You see how talented he is, you see how good he still is, but he's just kind of wasted away. Maybe a Miami trade, who knows?
No, if I'm the Rams, I sell. Trade Stafford is somebody who's closer, who can give you some picks. I'm basically starting fresh. I want a new quarterback.
Let Lonnie finish up. There's open good. Get through this game.
Yeah, I don't trade Stafford somewhere to rebuild, because you need talent on your roster. You need talent because
they don't make them die over there.
Yeah, Cooper gets hurt every year or almost every year, except for that one Triple Crown year. Puka also was getting hurt last year. Now he's getting hurt this year. So now we're gonna eventually have to assume that he might have the injury bug too. So yeah, they need to revamp that roster.
Cooper too. I'm ready Cooper too.
Yeah. Anytime Lonnie finishes, F. Just go right up. Go ahead.
I bet. Now I'm gonna just piggyback off of what Lonnie said. Yeah, it's just they need a full rebuild. That defense is very lackluster. I really like Matthew Stafford though, but he definitely, his time is going down. It's going down, but he's still talented though. He still can make plays, bro. And offensively, they are just injured. I mean, that's at the end of the day. Offensively, you have to stay on the field so the defense can at least get a little bit of a break, especially when the talent is not there. So that offense, they gotta get healthy.
Matthew Stafford to the Browns.
They can't afford him.
No way.
Deshaun didn't play that bad today. I feel like the whole line and play calling was bad, bro. But Deshaun didn't look too bad, honestly.
You must relate to Deshaun Watson saying that.
Today he didn't look crazy bad today. I was watching some of that game, bro. That O-line and play calling was horrendous. Kevin Stefanski, I don't know what he was doing today. It was bad. That play calling was bad.
Let's wait to get to that game. Go ahead, Will.
Yeah, so let's get right into that game because that's also on the open blitz. Raiders beat the Browns 2016. F. You can start it off since you were talking about it.
Damn. Yeah. I'm gonna just go back to what I was saying. The offense, Deshaun Watson, he wasn't looking that bad today. He had that pick. It wasn't a bad. It was a bad pick, but it was just a play calling, bro. And that O-line was just terrible. It was terrible. I felt bad for Deshaun, honestly. And the play calling was terrible as well. And the defense, again, when your offense is constantly getting off the field, the defense is gonna start letting up points and points. And I know they don't have Max Crosby and Devontae, so it's disappointing loss. But at the end of the day, bro,
you don't think they might have gave up on Deshaun?
I don't know how it was looking on the sidelines. I don't know if y'all seen, but the sidelines, they looked like it was getting a little chippy. And I seen Deshaun had some emotion too. He was yelling at his O-line. It's looking bad for him. It is. It's looking bad. It's looking bad for him. But I'm not gonna give up on him yet. But it's definitely looking bad for him.
Early, go ahead.
I kind of watched week 1 or 2 where he tried to pick his O-lineman up. His O-lineman smacked his hand down. I've never seen that before in my life.
Yeah.
Normally a quarterback smacks the O-lineman hand down, getting sacked many times. For me, that team was just deserted. We don't realize the same thing happened with the Panthers. When a team has deserted you, it'd be and I'm talking about. I know some actual NFL players who talk about this. It'd be a real thing when a team falls apart on a quarterback or a coach, where they literally, prime example last year, that Chargers game where they got blew out, they wanted what was the Chargers coach name last year?
Brandon
Staley.
They wanted them out of there. When they lost, I forgot who they played, when they got blown out by 40.
Yeah.
And the next game they played better. They literally sometimes it really be a anarchy against your quarterback or your coach. I think they're really done on Deshaun Watson.
They might be.
Yeah.
They might be.
I'm not mad at what you said. I do think we're seeing more and more the effect of like team chemistry and cohesion and stuff like that. And when teams just give up, you can kind of tell the difference. I mean, the Panthers with Andy versus Bryce Young, right? Anyhow, yeah, the Browns game, Browns versus Raiders. I had the Browns winning, but that team is just they're just all over the place. I mean, Amari Cooper just sucks now. Apparently, he's dropping everything this year.
Yeah.
It's a surprise to me.
And not having. I mean, he's had drop problems in the past, but not
That's why
having
I'm
Nick
not
Chubb versus
But
him.
never like this. What's good, Ian? How you doing from Australia? But never like this. Never like this. Nick Chubb, we'll see if he comes back. Maybe everything will be better. Maybe, but I don't know. Even the Raiders are playing pretty well against this Browns supposedly elite defense. So, yeah,
We got to stop going off last year, man. The Vikings are supposed to suck. They don't suck anymore. Stop going off last year. The Browns are not good at defense this year.
I won't go that far, not yet, but I will say this: that both of these teams are not really going to do much, and they're both kind of having this like turmoil, as we can see. But we'll see how it pans out. They both could still make the playoffs with the AFC being out.
Do y'all think Nick Chubb is gonna come back? Like,
Well, let's keep on moving on. Open
my
break.
fault.
We'll just keep on running it through. No follow up questions.
Turn your camera
go
sideways, Pepe.
Lonnie, go ahead. The Browns Raiders
Yeah. So
What the hell is that noise?
got crazy background noise. Go ahead.
Maybe Pepe.
yeah. The Browns, they're falling apart quick. I don't want to blame everything on the defense. Like Myles Garrett was still getting off. He had 2 sacks. They were still making some plays in the secondary. But Amari Cooper, he don't want to be there, especially because he asked for that raise, and they were iffy on giving him that raise, and then they wanted to trade him for Ayuk, and then we saw he was posting on Twitter and all that how he was mad. He don't want to be there. So yeah, you know who needs a receiver? The Chiefs, the Rams. So it's like I don't know. I feel like he got to go because I feel like he's just gonna funk up the joint. And yeah, no, Deshaun didn't play terrible. If you watched the game, he didn't play terrible, but he didn't necessarily help them either.
He didn't help.
What is Minus talking about? Didn't the Bucs win today?
Respect for showing up to a rough one for you, my man. I think Mookie cursed y'all. Yeah, the Bucs didn't win. I don't know exactly what he's talking about. Anyhow,
ahead, what you got on the Browns game, Pepe?
Yeah. Oh, just to catch you up, since this is a new thing we're doing. It's called the Open Blitz, Speed Fire. We'll get through these games, and then we'll get to the more interesting games later. So
I ain't catch too much of the Browns game. I ain't gonna hold you.
At least you're honest. All right, let's move on to the next game. San Francisco beat the New England Patriots 30-13, utter domination. They are getting a little bit more healthy. Early, you can start off.
I think Patriots are finally getting the message and losing. I need to figure out what's going on with the 49ers. I don't know if they're a good team or they're an okay team or they're a team that can be suspect. Still another game where Ayuk didn't do too much. Kittle got the ball more. That kind of sucks they pay Ayuk, man, but they should have made him hold out more because they could just, they could kind of cater Ricky Parcells and took a man getting shot for him to get his money. For me, I just think that the 49ers are a team trying to figure it out, but they better hurry up because it's some hot teams so far. Patriots, the Patriots, like I said, I think they get the memo to lose games because, hey, we need picks. So that's all I can say about that.
Yeah. Hey, one thing you definitely could say is that the 49ers look a lot different when Deebo Samuel's in the lineup. A lot different. That offense.
It is really weird how it's weird.
Hey, man, people need to start respecting what he means to that offense. Obviously, Kittle being back was huge too. And then the defense woke up. Fred Warner was a beast. Nick Bosa was a beast. They're waking up a little bit. But the Patriots, the only thing that matters right now is Ramondre Stevenson might be garbage. And Drake May, when will he start? Now the clock is ticking for the Drake May start. So we'll see.
Right. To keep it quick, I'm glad my team is losing because we need picks, as early said. Y'all see what happens when Debo's on the field and how the offense starts clicking. I'm just saying, y'all need to respect Debo for what he does for that offense. Brock Purdy was cooking though as well. He is getting better. I feel like he is better from last year. He is more aggressive too. So I like that. And yeah, Ayuk is not him.
Can we say this much though? One thing, two things. First and foremost, I think that the 49ers are a team. Wait, okay, let's just say this. Ayuk, that pissed me off. But can we say that Brock Purdy's legit now? Or we still gotta wait?
I'm not as I haven't been baby Brady like you, but I've always said that I think Brock Purdy.
My biggest thing is that I think a lot of
he's
us
still
are saying
top
like so many
15,
other
nothing's really
quarterbacks can do
changed.
what he's doing. But I think this year he's coming into like, nigga, I'm here. Like I'm not no bad guy that's like I gotta have everything. I'm just saying I'm proud of him, dog. Like he looks good, man. He's an NFL quarterback. And I've been seeing some Brock Purdy commercials. I'm getting a Brock Purdy jersey this year.
I mean, I still think he's top 15. Really, nothing's changed for me. So,
say my opinion changed.
Yeah. F dot, what you got?
This is the Patriots 49ers. I didn't really watch too much of this game, not gonna lie, but I seen a little bit of clips and stuff. Purdy definitely was looking good. 49ers defense is getting back right against the Patriots offensively. You know, we know Patriots offensively how they are, but this is a good get back win. You know, momentum win again, so they can get back on the right road. Hopefully they
Talk to me minus.
FA.
Talk to me nice, minus. Talk to me nice.
I like what I saw. I like what I saw from the 49ers today. They showed up and they definitely handled business. But if I was the Patriots,
Real quick, Ayuk is a glorified number 2, not a true number 1. Shout out Neil Midget for that $1.99 super chat. Go ahead.
Yeah.
if I was the Patriots, I would not start Drake May right now. Man, Jacoby Brissett was getting clobbered at the end of that game, bro. It was rough. It was rough. I would not start Drake May right now and put that type of fear in his head, bro. I will let the veterans
W
keep
Patriots
taking
for
that
having
on
the
the
number
chin.
3 guy, but not forcing him to start. W Patriots.
All right. Hefe, you done?
Also, respect Fred Warner.
Yeah, Fred Warner's a dog. Also,
that's
to
linebacker.
Neil, glorified number 2. I mean, I've always been hesitant when it comes to Ayuk. I mean, the big thing with him is his route running, but even that seems to slow down this year. So,
To be honest with you, I think he was sitting on his ass
so.
trying to get his money. I think he was sitting on his ass. I think you can see like some guy when they hold out for money, you're not actually working out, and it looked like Ayuk again. It looked like he's been sitting on his ass. This is really the perfect year for you could have showed out with Debo being hurt. Kittle was out a game or so. McCaffrey's out. This is really the year to say, yo, I earned my money. But he got his money and kind of sat on his ass, man. Like his pocket's too heavy now. So I'm ready to point Ayuk, like point blank period. Because we don't have time for him to get good in week 8, like with the 49ers. Get good now.
All right, let's move on to the final game on the open blitz. The final game is Houston beat the Jacksonville Jaguars in a surprisingly close game. 24-20, the Texans win the game. We'll start off with me. We'll go in this order then. I mean, I expect the Texans to win. Jags obviously had some looked better than they have been, but of course, sloppy play calling, bad plays. It's just the Jags had opportunity and choked it away. That is the definition of the Jags all season this season. And they're just the cohesion conversation we're having. That's the problem the Jags were. I don't know what's going on. Doug Peterson might need to get fired. And the Texans, I don't know, man. The Texans are a weird team right now. That offense definitely doesn't look like as potent, but I will say Nico Collins is him. Absolutely. And he is the number 1 option on the team.
Poor Tank Dale. For me, I'm jump the gun Cofield. I'm done with the Texans. I think we had too much pressure on them. I'm so done. I think we had too much pressure on them. We had C.J. Stroud as the top 3 odds rookie candidate. MVP candidate. Teams keep getting receivers, but not fixing the totality what they need on their team. So I said they would fluke them first 2 wins because when I looked at how they beat the Bears, how they beat the Colts, it was very close. I'm looking at how y'all beat the Jaguars. I don't believe in the Texans. I think they're still really young, and we was expecting too much out of them way too soon. That's what I honestly think. So for me, I think that they're not going to be as good as we thought they were going to be. And I think that the Jaguars are still dog water. Guys getting paid too soon, sadly enough.
Nigga, are you crazy?
Just let it go.
What you mean? Justin Herbert got paid too soon.
No, I'm talking about the first part with the. Okay, I'll get into that later.
The Texans don't show you nothing good, Lonnie. Be honest.
Yeah.
What they show you, honestly, what did they show you that they really good at?
There's one, like I said in the group chat, the offensive line coach needs to get fired because every drive there's an offensive lineman causing a penalty.
Yeah.
Or a tight end causing a penalty.
Like mind you, Larry Tunsil is one of the leading penalty guys on that team.
Yeah,
that's exactly that they all love.
Like they're getting killed by non-stop penalties. It's really gross. Like how many penalties the offensive line. I've never seen the offensive line just get penalties every other drive for like false starts or illegal shift or whatever they're doing. Like it's always like it's not really CJ's fault that like I didn't say that wasn't on here. No, I'm just saying because like I remember there was like a third and 12 play. CJ completed it, and then false start on the right guard or something that had nothing to do with the actual play that happened. So it was just like they were getting screwed. But when it comes to the Jaguars, put me on the big screen. Put me on the big screen.
All right.
Eventually, talent.
WDR, sir. I mean hoodie.
Oh, thank you. Eventually, talent has to produce production. And Trevor Lawrence is all talent with no production. If you watch the game, even heard the game, commentators are complaining all nonstop on how he was just missing receivers on big plays. Brian Thomas should have 2 touchdowns. Christian Kirk should have like a 60-yard touchdown this game. But they don't. The Jaguars should have won this game, but they didn't. Why? Because Trevor Lawrence missed 3 or 4 big plays based off his accuracy.
Can we admit that he was iffy in Clemson? He was iffy in Clemson, but nobody saw
it. Christian Kirk burned his defender, had at least 2 yards of separation. Miss. Brian Thomas cooked his DB. Miss. I think the running back on another play for like on a third down. Miss. So it's just like he's literally costing them these games. They should have had like 21 extra points on the board if he was just accurate with the football. But again, he has the big arm. He reads the field so well. But apparently he can't do anything with all his gifts. Oh, also Travis Etienne is not the running back one on that team. That's it. You can take him out the picture.
You so nasty with that damn big picture.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not, like I said, I'm done. I'm not protecting Trevor Lawrence, so say whatever you want, man.
Damn, you broke Riddell, Trevor. You broke Riddell. He gave up on you.
My nigga, minus.
All right,
minus comment. Oh, here we go.
Turn me into a hater right there. All right, buddy. Get over yourself. F dot, go ahead.
Yeah, all right, bet. So both of these, this game was just a real sloppy game on both sides. Trevor Lawrence, man, you gotta step up, bro. You gotta wake up, bro. Because your time is about to come, bro.
Stay sleep. I got narratives to push. F dot, stay sleep.
I feel that, bro. Push your narrative, bro, because he's just not looking good, bro. He got to step up or some.
Niggas told me Trevor Lawrence top 10.
Some narratives going to start really showing up for real. Them narratives going to really start in the office, too. In the front office, they're going to really start starting them narratives. So he better step up, man. It's just a sloppy game, even on the Texans side. Just sloppy, bro. The whole offense and defense, bro. Again, but what Lonnie said, the O-line was just sloppy, bro. And I think that just goes to coaching as well, because there's no way you should be making that many mistakes. That goes to coaching. There's no way you make that many mistakes in game, you know. And they have all the talent. Like it's when you have all the talent and you making that many mistakes, that's unacceptable. So they gotta get better, because when they start playing those elite teams, bro, that's not gonna fly, man. When they playing them Chiefs, the Ravens, even Bills, like you know them AFC, them dogs in the AFC, bro, it's gonna work.
All right, Hefe, go ahead.
Just to be sure, real quick, the Jaguars are no wins, right? This year so far?
Yeah, they 0-4.
Disgusting. Go ahead, Hefe. Ugh.
When it comes to the Jags, man, I haven't seen a team sabotage themselves or shoot themselves in the foot quicker or worse than the Jags. It's sloppy play. If it's not sloppy play from the quarterback, it's just where is everybody? Like, bro, they find a way to lose. I feel like they need a new situation at the quarterback position, bro. It's getting worse. It's getting worse. It's getting worse.
A new coach.
I don't think Doug Peterson is an issue, bro. Doug Peterson has been a solid coach, when he was with Philly. I think he's putting together a solid team out there. I think the quarterback play, just like with y'all, Earl, just like with the Panthers, dog. I think quarterback play can make a huge difference with this team,
Who's the
bro.
backup over there? Anybody know?
Mac Jones.
Mike Jones.
But what do
They
you
should
do
have
as far
20
as,
more
like, if
points.
you
They
bench
should have
him?
21 more points on
Mac
the
Jones is very accurate too.
They
If
should
you
have 21
bench
more
him, you can't go back to him. You got to trade him. You can't bench a guy you paid $200
Bro,
million.
but what are you
Yeah,
going back
damn.
to? What are you going back to? He playing like trash with his name on the stadium, bro.
I think what you gotta do. I think what you gotta do is get a new head coach or OC, and if that don't work, bro, he's out of there, bro. It gotta be Trevor at that point, because you can't really trade somebody you just paid, bro. Let's be honest, bro. They gonna be stuck with him for at least the next year or two, bro. At least. You
They
feel me?
gonna
So
make
they gotta try some different.
all these niggas getting paid FDOT and not performing. They gonna put a clause in niggas' contracts about the stats they need to put up.
Bro, that's what they need to do.
If injuries don't exist, like you gotta
They
get at
need
least
to.
25 TDs, at least less than 15.
I
At
agree,
least
bro.
over 3,500 yards. They gonna start doing that for receivers.
I
Like, cause
agree.
we literally players battle at the CPA about getting their money, and they have these arguments and these guaranteed contracts. But at this point, owners gonna come back and like, yo, we giving them their money. Look how we getting treated.
Right.
Now we stuck with Deshaun Watson. We stuck with Trevor Lawrence. We stuck with Tua. How we supposed to get off of them?
Yeah.
All right. Let's move on. All right, so let's get into the more interesting games for the NFL Sunday slot. Let's start off with the game that just took place. The Baltimore Ravens absolutely dominated
Can we do that
the
last?
Buffalo Bills.
Yeah, let's do that.
I mean,
fast.
it's the game that finished most recently.
No, but because it's it's finished. Let's do it last so we can kind of get to the week, please.
All right, fair enough. All right, so we'll go into this one then, since this was actually on the open blitz docket, but we moved it down. So the Kansas City Chiefs beat the Los Angeles Chargers 17-10. And the big question is, with all these injuries, Pacheco going down, Rashee Rice going down, potentially towards ACL, Hollywood Brown being out for the season, and Travis Kelce slowing down in the eyes of some.
Hey,
How are we feeling about this Kansas City Chiefs team with a defense that might not even be as good as they were last year?
Travis Kelce looking like the last man standing, and I got him on all my fantasy teams, so I'm very happy.
Hollywood,
if I'm being honest, I'll go last. I'm gonna go last. I'm gonna be so nasty
for the whole season. I didn't know that. Damn.
This is more open panel, so just go ahead.
Oh,
go ahead, guys. I'm gonna be nasty.
Go ahead, Lonnie. You can go ahead.
I'm worried because the injury bug is just creeping up. Like Hollywood Brown out, Pacheco out. Kareem Hunt did look okay. Rice is now towards ACL, but Mr. GTA is just screwed because as soon as he comes back from his ACL injury, the court case is going to be over, and then he gets suspended. So
could it be Carmelani?
It looks like he's going to miss probably half the season next year plus. So yeah, that's going to be interesting. But no, the thing, like I said, like Travis Kelce, he's like an old head. It's like he can get the separation, but he has no burst or acceleration. But he still has all the moves.
Stop it early.
To be fair, it is another bad interception by Mahomes.
Send that with a super chat so we can discuss it.
Also, we really didn't get
to see with a super chat.
Really didn't get to see the.
He also said Lamar and Josh Allen's overrated, so you're co-signing that too.
Okay, well, as long as we got super chats, we'll talk about it. Go ahead, Lonnie.
Wrap it up. No, we didn't see the Chargers defense at their best because Travis's number one enemy, Derwin James, didn't get to play because of a bullshit suspension. That even the NFL enforcer recommended he not get suspended for, and they still suspended him anyway.
Well, I keep seeing him doing commercials as a hologram.
Derwin?
Yeah,
it makes no sense.
All these damn hologram commercials.
Yeah, that's a weird suspension.
Yeah, the person that recommends the suspensions recommended that he not get suspended, and they still suspended him. So
did they suspend that one player on the Saints?
Nope. $4,000. He got fined like $4,000.
Yeah. How is Derwin getting a suspension? He's not getting a suspension. I'm not.
I don't know. It doesn't make sense. No, but I'm worried about because Travis is the last man standing, but he's also old. So how much extra workload can he actually take before he gets hurt next? Hey, so that's the only thing I'm worried about.
Ride him till the wheels fall off.
McDuffie McDuffie is a monster, and Chris Jones, ridiculous.
Yeah, of course. Shout out Chris Jones. Shout out Trent McDuffie.
Nick Bolton's pretty good.
I'm not worried about the Chiefs, of course, because they're the Chiefs and they have the GOAT. But I do think that this team is in danger for being worse than last year, which is something that you would not want to hear, considering last year wasn't even a great offensive team. Defense, they were great, of course, in certain areas. But overall, this team could be worse than that team, and that is not a good sign with all these injuries taking place. And Xavier Worthy is going to have to take a big step up.
Just go deep, man. You want a 4-2-1.
I mean, that's all he's a gadget player that goes deep. I mean, he's like a toned down Jameson Williams right now.
Yeah.
And he needs to be able to win these 1v1 matchups. In order for them to win is like they have to rely on Noah Gray and Justin Watson to beat people 1v1 because they're triple covering Travis Kelce. So that's where Xavier Worthy comes in. And if he can't do that, that's not going to be good. So there is some worry, but we'll see. I agree with some people. They might need to make a trade for a wide receiver. Sky Moore's not good.
Ain't that where Pat Mahomes' greatness comes in, where he caves and saves the day?
He's done it before, but he's not fucking God. Like, Jesus, give him something.
Hey, Brady did it. Brady did it.
Yeah, Brady
so did Mahomes. But
thank you, Lonnie. That's all I was thinking. That's all I was thinking, Lonnie.
Brady did it for years.
Did it last year, so
Brady did it for years.
No, not years.
Yes, years.
It was years. Come on, Riddell.
Years.
Years is wild.
You want to go through the years? Because we can go through the years.
Years?
It was years.
Chris Hogan was his number one receiver.
Years.
Danny Amendola, Deion Branch.
Yeah, they had
Jabbar Gaffney.
Julian Edelman's a good receiver, and if you tell me otherwise, then I'm done.
I would never say that Julian.
He's a good
receiver. Okay, I'm thank you.
Although there's no way you do it. And then he played corner, and then he played receiver, but that doesn't matter.
I can find multiple.
Yeah, he was a great receiver in the NFL.
Good receivers, but
I mean, I can't.
Whatever.
Nasty.
Bro, I mean, you're a Mahomes hater, so I expect you to be nasty. Chargers, I think, are still solid, though. I think they're still a solid team. Jim Harbaugh is a great coach. This team is very well coached. Herbert still is looking.
He's definitely implemented his on them. He's implemented his.
Oh, for sure. Made it easier with the run game. Defense is playing better. Chargers could still be a good team moving forward, and still could be a solid playoff team as long as they stay healthy as a team.
Definitely a playoff team for sure.
Anything you want to say F out before I be nasty?
Yeah, I'm gonna be quick, bro. I'm not worrying about the Chiefs, bro. At the end of the day, the Chiefs are the team to beat, bro. Especially in the playoff time, bro. Like not the Glaze, but bro, Patrick Mahomes, he is him, bro. And in the playoffs, his playoff record, is that. So no matter how bad they look in the regular season, I mean, we were saying the same thing last year, and look what they did. So I'm not gonna go too crazy, but he did look mid. The defense still is pretty solid for the most part. I mean, they're still pretty solid, and the offense definitely took some hits with those injuries. But I'm not too worried right now for Mahomes. They get right.
Yo, Alter, real quick, who's better, Steve Young or Patrick Mahomes all time? Talk to me.
Come on, that's not even a convo.
No, there's a reason why I asked this question. But Early, go ahead, be nasty. Go ahead.
That's funny.
He's gonna be so
Let me
nasty.
start by saying this. First and foremost, I think Patrick Mahomes sold his soul for those 3 championships and that 50 TD, and now the devil come to collect. Normally, when you sell your soul, at some point in time, you got to collect. And now it's time to collect. You have been riding high, Patrick Mahomes. You've been riding high. You've been playing like shit for the last couple weeks, not including this year, but no one talks about it. I'm gonna say this much about Patrick Mahomes. You don't have anything now, and I hope you starve. And if I'm any NFL team, I ain't trading you shit. I ain't giving you nothing unless you're ready to unload some draft picks that you can't afford to unload. And I mean, I'm going to fleece you. If you want a 3rd-string receiver to play for that team, I want a 1st-round pick. I hope Patrick Mahomes don't get nothing. I hope Travis Kelce plays well, but they always lose moving forward. And I really hope that Patrick Mahomes not only doesn't make it to the Super Bowl, but I hope he loses in the 1st round of the playoffs. I hope he never wins another championship as long as he plays I wouldn't give him a damn thing. I hope Rasheed Rice goes to jail next year for at least a year, do some Michael Vick type situation.
Yo, that's
I hope
crazy.
Travis Kelce retires and settles off to the sunset with Taylor Swift, and then one day he comes home from work and she's getting fucked by a black man. I don't root for the Kansas City Chiefs, and I won't. I wouldn't give you absolutely nothing, Patrick Mahomes. Forget you. F you with the biggest F you've ever seen, okay? You don't deserve nothing. You don't deserve Devontae Adams. You don't deserve Amari Cooper. You don't even deserve Adam Thielen. Nigga, you will starve over there. You are Mr. Win It All. Get it done by yourself. I just hope. I very much hope. He has to deal with what he has to deal with. Make Scott more good.
We're done, bro.
Make Scott more good.
We just that was the most disgusting thing I've ever heard.
Yeah,
Lonnie, also look what I did. You see what I said in the private chat?
No, I didn't.
Yeah, see what I said in the private chat. But early disgusting work.
Hey,
Oh,
look,
that has to
hey,
be. That has to be.
Altor, we know who you are. Okay.
Yeah,
Hellfire.
we definitely know who Alter really
Hellfire.
is. Bro. I'm not
Hellfire,
gonna
we know who you are, Hellfire. Okay.
Shout
That is
out
100% Hellfire.
Shout out Hellfire.
Oh gosh.
Oh man, you got to make it less obvious, my boy.
Yeah, we know how you run your numbers, Hellfire. We know.
Yo, Hellfire is a top 3 debater, bro. He could talk for like 30 minutes straight, bro. No pauses, bro.
Anyhow, Chiefs won. That's all that matters. Regardless if it's ugly or not, what are they going to do? They're going to win, and that's the expectation. And when whoever they play next week, I don't care who they play. I don't care what the situation is. They're going to win because the Chiefs, when in doubt, they might bend a little bit, but they never fold, bro. They never fold.
Losing streak on the way.
That's true, bro.
Uh-huh.
Until I see it, bro. I mean, they.
Hey, what happened to the MVP? He lost today, right?
Man, can we move on? Thank you.
He not mine.
Anyhow, let's move on to the next game. Next game here, we'll do this just for him. Hefe, the Eagles lost in terrible fashion to the Buccaneers. It seems like Baker Mayfield has the number of the Philadelphia Eagles.
Clear out. Wait a minute.
What are our thoughts?
Said, if you want to make fun of his team, you better do it now. Clear out. Solo, Hefe. Get your shit off. Clear out. Game winning shot, Hefe. Talk to these people.
I listen to a lot of people, a lot of analysts go ahead and pick the Eagles over us. I listen to Riddell get all hyped up about the best running back in football. They didn't even want to feed the best running back in football today.
He's still the best.
We dominated the defense of the Eagles today. We spanked the defense of the Eagles today. Dominated, went across their face, upside their head all game long. Ran the ball, passed the ball. Baker in MVP form. That's all I got to say.
Mike Evans wasn't top 10.
Hey, we ain't hearing that. We ain't hearing that. Go ask Philly who he is. They got answers for you. Go Bucks.
Yeah, Saquon is the best running back in football. Him not getting the football.
Hold on, there's
like
background
is all Nick Sirianni. Nick Sirianni is a.
Hold on.
Yo,
Hefe, is that you?
Yeah, Hefe, mute when you're not talking. Okay. Yeah, Saquon is still the best running back in football.
That's cool.
The moment they give him the ball, great things happen. But for some reason, Sirianni's like,
don't forget he's injury prone too. Riddell, don't hurt him.
He hasn't got injured so far this season. Anyhow,
you see him step off that field when they got to that red zone, didn't you? How many red zone attempts he get, Riddell, for the best running back in football?
That has nothing to do with Saquon. They chose to take.
But how many did he get? I'm just asking a question, Riddell. I ain't trying,
What?
I'm just asking.
Cable for Justin Hurts. Let Justin Hurts run the ball.
I'm not even talking about Jalen Hurts. I'm honestly getting tired of the Jalen Hurts agenda that Kellen Moore and Nick Sirianni have. They want to force him to do things that, honestly, he shouldn't be doing as much. The offense should go through Saquon. I don't know what's so hard about that. We all know it should, especially with AJ and Devontae Smith being out. And the fact that they almost came back to win, and then Jalen down 2 touchdowns. They put the ball in Jalen.
Who almost came back to win, Riddell?
They almost came back to win. That is a reality.
What are you talking about? What was the score?
Did you watch the game?
30-16. They
It
were
was
down
about
2
to
touchdowns, and they had a chance to score a touchdown.
And what
They were
happened?
down 1 touchdown. What are you
FA,
talking
And what
was the
happened?
score, FA? 35.
Jalen Hurts fumbled the ball. He choked.
Yeah, whatever.
That's
Oh,
not
now he
almost
choked.
coming
Now
back.
he choked. And FA, now he choked, FA.
What?
Yes.
We
in this game, I never
dominated.
said
That
anything
was a
otherwise.
forced fumble, baby.
Yeah, he held on to the ball too long, trying to make a big play. Jalen Hurts, I don't know why they were just, hey, Jalen Hurts, save us.
Almost coming back is crazy. Almost coming back is crazy.
That was the thing.
They legit almost came back in the game.
The Panthers almost came back.
If
Who played? The Packers almost came back.
you realize if the Eagles scored the touchdown on that drive, Jalen Hurts fumbled, they would have been down 1 touchdown after being down 28-0.
So, but it didn't
How
happen.
was that not almost a
Because
comeback?
it didn't happen.
How was that? That's why I said almost a comeback. Almost.
Hey, Riddell, almost doesn't count, baby.
Did Jalen
Almost
Hurts
doesn't
do what
count.
he's been doing all week for the last 4 weeks?
What?
Hey, look, I have been on it about this bum ass nigga Jalen Hurts, and a wise man told me I came to me in my sleep like Jesus, right? I was sleeping, I was gone. Tapped me on my shoulder and said, whispered in my ear, said, "Hey, what's the difference between Justin Fields and Jalen Hurts?" You know what I said? You know what I said? No, do you know what
Justin
I said?
Fields wins. Justin
You know
Fields
what I
winning.
said?
Did he win
One of
today?
them didn't lose that position in college.
Disgusting.
Wait. So if they're the
Justin
same
Fields
to you, why do
is
you
good.
praise one and hate on the other? That don't make no sense. That don't make no sense.
Because one has proven itself. It's proven itself, and one is much better. But they
One has proven himself, and the other one hasn't.
One
You
is
just
proven
said that they're the
one-
same. One went to a
started
Super
proving himself
Bowl.
with a
The other
better
one lost their
situation.
job to a rookie.
One is starting to prove himself with a better situation. One is hey.
Oh, did
One
he prove himself today? Because he lost today.
Oh, you know he
yeah.
look good. You know he look good. That had nothing to do with him.
After
They kept putting the
Yeah, he
linebacker on down.
looked good on that crazy,
sounded like
crazy
he sounded-
sack where he
Hey,
ran
hey,
back
hey, Mike
30,000
Tomlin.
yards. And
Hey,
got
Mike Tomlin.
You-
When Najee Harris
you know what
don't
that
have
sounds
it,
like?
get aboard a CP.
Yeah.
You know
So
what
I
that
didn't see
sounds like?
Jalen
That
Hurts
sounds
running
like Dak
backwards
Prescott when
30
he's down by a
yards for
lot and just
sack.
starts cooking. That's what that sounds
Y'all
like.
know damn
That's
well
what
that boy
that
look
sounds
good.
like.
And we can
Against
do this
the
all day
Colts
long.
defense.
But I'm gonna tell you one
Against
thing
the
about Jalen
Colts
Hurts.
defense.
I'm gonna tell you
got
one thing
whooped
about
by
Jalen
the
Hurts.
Colts defense and that
I'm gonna
secondary.
tell you one thing about Jalen Hurts. As long as he playing quarterback for them, they'll never make sure never Super Bowl. That nigga
At
done.
least they got there. Is Justin Fields
Done.
gonna take him there?
Yeah,
Justin
nigga,
Fields
I
gonna
bet.
take the Steelers there? Yeah,
I
I didn't think
bet.
so. I didn't think so. No,
Justin
Jalen-
Herbert will play the Super Bowl in his lifetime.
Justin
Okay.
Herbert
As
or
a backup.
Fields?
I mean Justin Fields. Justin Fields will play the
Yeah,
Super Bowl in his
definitely as a
lifetime.
backup because there
Yeah,
ain't
as
no
a
way he's
backup.
starting when he's on.
Shit. Y'all ain't see him play. It's okay. You ain't watch the games.
I saw him
Anyway, no.
played terribly in the first
Jalen Hurts played.
first 3 quarters.
Jalen Hurts played bad. There was no excuses for his play.
He's playing bad every week.
Stop. Anyway,
Justin Herbert playing like Justin Herbert.
Stop saying Herbert. Say Fields.
I mean,
Prodigy
Fields,
with
I'm
the
sorry.
$2 super chat said anyone could have taken that Eagles team to the bowl. See,
not Tua.
Talk to me, Prodigy. Jalen Hurts ain't shit.
Hey, not Tua.
It's not even hard to figure out.
Bum ass nigga.
Tua might have
Bum ass nigga.
that team though. Tua.
And look, I don't care how handsome you are because you cut your dread, you got a fade.
Oh,
And
that's
all
so you jealous of the nigga. That's
oh,
what that
that's
is.
definitely
No,
jealous.
no,
You
no,
brought
no,
it up for
nigga.
no reason.
Jealous of
You
the
was like,
nigga.
yo,
He
Jalen
had,
Hurts
listen,
is
he
the
had,
Jalen
he had
Hurts.
my
Let me follow
boot.
you here.
He
That's
had my
what it
boot
is.
Tims.
We found
He
it.
had my
Miguel.
boot Tims
Now we
struck. I didn't
know.
like that.
Now we
photo
know,
of him and
yeah.
Tims. And
Let
she
me
was like,
find
she
out
was
you
gazing
here.
in his eyes, thinking she is.
Hey,
Thinking
Early
cold grits.
was
I
watching
love
football
Jonathan
with his
Tims.
girl,
Love me
and
Tims.
she saw Jalen Hurts, and now he mad about it. That's what it is. That's what happened.
When I'm getting tired of
You
a
don't know
nigga
nothing
having
about football,
everything,
but she's like, "Oh,
I'm
who's
tired
that,
of a
baby?
nigga having
Who's that?"
everything, and then when he ain't got a little something, y'all got the nerve to say, well, he ain't got nothing right now. Man, ooh, F Jalen Hurts, man.
No, yeah, we know.
We
why
done
he-
with
we
Jalen
know
Hurts.
why
I
he
want you
hated on
out the
Jalen
league
Hurts
in
now.
3
We know.
years, nigga. Get
Out
out
the
the game.
league
You lost
in
your
3
job to
years.
it, nigga. We should have known you wasn't built for this life. Get your bum ass out the league, man.
Not built for
Wasting that team.
crazy.
Hey, Philly, if you want to win, there's a nigga in Los Angeles right now with a team that's falling apart that can take us to the promised land.
Yo,
He
Jalen
did it
Hurts, if
before.
you're seeing
He
this,
did it
you
before.
mad? I'll
He
drop
did it
it.
before.
I'll drop. Yo,
You give Matthew Stafford, AJ Brown, Devontae Smith, Dallas
Ain't
Goddard,
lying.
and the one and only
That's crazy.
quarterback,
Stafford
running
take
back
us to
one,
the
Saquon
promised
Barkley.
land.
Championship. TJ, who's your mama? Championship.
But I mean, Stafford is an elite quarterback. Hurts.
Yeah,
I will
Stafford's
say
elite,
this:
bro.
like a lot of my respect for Hurts is starting to wane because I'm looking at him and the faults are not getting better when it comes to Jalen Hurts. I still think he's like top 12-ish. I'm not going
top 12. Nigga, shut up.
Top 12.
Come
This
on,
is-
come
hey,
on.
hey,
Yeah,
hey,
I
hey,
heard
this
you
ain't
tell me that
This ain't
Baker not no
2022,
top
Adele.
15 quarterback. Baker not no top.
I did.
He
I
not
did
doing
think
that.
Baker.
We ain't doing this.
I
This
said
ain't that,
Baker's like
Riddell.
top 18.
This ain't
But-
that, Riddell.
Hey,
He
hey,
not
This
top
nigga,
12,
this
bro.
nigga
Jalen.
coming on. They
Hey,
said
You
this
said
nigga
what,
coming.
Riddell?
Jalen Daniels coming.
Jalen Hurts.
Sam Darnold coming.
Sam.
Say it
No.
for me,
Sam
Hefe.
Darnold. No.
Who else coming,
Oh,
Hefe?
hold on. Click
I'm
on
getting
Prodigy
nasty,
Super
bro.
Chat.
Oh, they
Okay.
know Baker Mayfield. That guy. That guy.
Stop.
Getting nasty.
That guy.
Stop.
Hold
Stop.
on. Prodigy.
Prodigy with the
Let me
$2
top
super
20.
chat.
Bum ass.
Can't
Tua
put Daniel
can beat
Jones in
Daniel
the 49ers
Jones
emergency
and
QB
the
because he's too
49ers
busy
emergency
spelling out
quarterback.
emergency in sign language. That's what Tua's
You
doing.
getting nasty early. You getting
Man,
nasty,
stop
bro.
it.
He top 12. Come
It's a
on,
nigga
bro.
that it's a
Why you do
nigga,
that,
it's a
bro?
bum
Why you
ass
say
nigga
that, bro?
that just went down, that wear number 5 on his chest and got some dreads, and the one and only came in the same nigga came in and say that
Oh
bum
man,
ass
Hefe is the only one that caught
by the
that.
name of Joe Flacco. I'm taking
That
Joe
was crazy,
Flacco over Jalen
Lonnie. I
Hurts
just ignored
any
him.
day. Any day. Joe Flacco over Jalen Hurts any day. Top 20.
Stop
I think
it.
you let me top 20.
Yo, Early's just chatting right now. But I do
That
think
nigga, a light skinned nigga with a fade and a running game.
Jalen Early is chatting.
Jalen took his girl from the club or
Yeah.
something. That's what happened. Like
Yeah.
Jalen had to hurt this.
Nah, they were
Damn.
doing something, and she was looking at the screen, not at Early, while they're doing what they were doing. You feel me?
It's just niggas out here.
Oh,
Hey, it's niggas out here starving.
Oh,
What?
And Jalen Hurts, the nigga on the block with all the chains and a nice car and a drop top, and this nigga's on the block.
What
We
has Jalen
starved.
Hurts ever did
And
like
we
that?
hold up, and we starved.
What are
We
you
looking like
saying
lunch
right now?
Jalen
Yeah,
Hurts?
Worse
good.
than 50 Cent.
Jalen Hurts
Let's catch
seems
the
to be
nigga
one of the
looking
most
like lunch
humble
meat.
quarterbacks in the NFL. What are we talking about?
Jalen
Jalen
Hurts
Hurts-
can run around stunting on Front Street.
Oh my
With
god!
the
Stop being
signs
an
on,
idiot.
niggas be
Stop-
looking
stop
like
it,
lunch
stop it.
meat. I think
Stop
Jalen
it.
Hurts is lunch
Considered
meat.
like the
Slim.
one
Get
of the
him up outta
nicest
here.
guys in the whole NFL.
You ain't built for
Early
Philly.
to-
They threw snowballs at Santa Claus. You ain't built for Philly, nigga. Get out of here.
This guy's
Take your ass back to Alabama, be a assistant quarterback coach or something, nigga.
yo, niggas is fucking.
quarterback.
disgusting word.
He said
Jalen Hurts
quarterback
deserves
coach.
criticism, and Baker deserves some praise. He played a very good.
No, he does.
Man, he played a
Bro,
what
Baker-
game?
Hey, Riddell, you got real. I think something happened to your mic when you was finishing that statement right there. Got real low.
Very good game. He had
No,
a very
on tour. Keep going, on tour. Keep going. Bum
Wait,
ass
hold on. Let
nigga.
me see. He said Baker Golf. Who else he said?
Nah, just let it go, man. We ain't worried about all that. See,
Yo,
I don't care about Jalen Hurts anyway. I care about the
Wait,
best
Arthur
running
said
back.
Hey,
that
hold up.
Steve Young.
Now,
Arthur said Steve Young's better than Patrick
Tell me
Mahomes.
one of
I
these
don't give a
niggas he
damn
better
about his
than.
quarterback
Tell me
opinion.
one of these niggas he better than.
Bro,
Don't
we
forget
gonna
it. Don't
sit here and
forget
say
it.
Geno. We gonna sit here and say Geno Smith better than Jalen, bro. Be honest.
Hey,
bro. Come
F-Dot,
on,
are you watching the
Let's be
games,
real.
F-Dot?
Stop,
Tell me, you
bro.
watching the
Stop,
games,
bro.
F-Dot?
What's the next
Stop,
game,
bro.
y'all?
Stop,
What's the next
bro.
game?
Listen,
Yes,
I'm not even
let's
Jalen.
move on. Yeah, we just
Caught a
chatting.
nigga
right
not
now.
watching the games.
No,
We caught a
we're
nigga not.
chatting.
We caught
We're
you on
chatting
4K.
right
You
now.
ain't watching the games.
We're chatting right now. Let's move on.
Geno Smith, bro. We gotta be real, bro.
Let's talk about a different game. Bucks Eagles. Good job for the Bucks. Next game, let's talk about in the NFC East. Let's stay there. Washington Commanders absolutely dominate the Arizona Cardinals in a very spectacular game. A blowout.
Rookie of the year.
Not only is the question is how good Jaden Daniels will be being rookie of the year, but will this Washington team be the winners of the NFC East? So
Let me go first because I said during draft I was like I wanted Jaden Daniels more than I wanted Drake May because with the lack of offense the Patriots had, Jaden Daniels can do things by himself. He is so and he's so accurate. Like Drake May can't run the way that Jaden can.
The man said you got to be quicker than that, Lonnie. Got to be quicker than that.
I was so mad. No, but yeah, it's kind of scary how similar he is to RG3, especially on the Commanders and everything like that. Playing better than the guy that went number one, the accuracy, the legs, everything like that. And the thing is, like he's taking on the offense like really well. Like he's really in command of the offense.
You see his ball placement? He top 5 ball placement. One of the prettiest balls I've seen.
It's because it's the way that it's his throwing motion. Like he always has like a high point with his throwing motion. So like they're always, it's beautiful.
That boy be dropping in the dime. Mind you, all throughout the year, all throughout the league, put that down. all throughout the year, going into the draft, it was always Caleb Williams, Drake May. Caleb Williams, Drake May. Even when Jay Daniels won the Heisman, it was still Caleb Williams, Drake May. Hey man, the Commanders say, nigga, we sent our scouts out. See, a lot of these niggas be going on what everybody else say. Commanders say, hey, we see Drake May and we don't see Drake May. And I'll be real with you. I think the Bears would be a lot better if he went number 1 overall, but I won't say too much because that guy ain't looking too good neither. I hate to say because he from Maryland. He from Maryland. Thank God that the Washingtonians went and got Daniels.
Hey, Early, you know what part of DC he's from?
Jaden Daniels would not.
Last thing about Jaden, because the top 4 highest completions percentage the first 4 games of all time. Kyler Murray in 2021, 76.1.
I thought C.J. Stroud looked good last year. One nigga got way better.
Can I finish the damn stat?
L Early.
Highest completion percentage through the first 4 games for quarterbacks all time. Kyler Murray, 4th place, 2021, 76.1. Geno Smith in 2022, 77.3. Tom Brady in 2007.
Who was the third one?
Geno Smith.
Who was the third one?
Geno.
Bro,
that 2022 Early.
Who was the third one?
And 2022.
Come on, bro.
That list is not moving me. That list is not moving me.
That's not moving me at all.
Tom Brady, 2007, 79.2. And then Jaden Daniels, 2024, 82.1. So he's the most accurate quarterback through the first 4 games as a rookie.
One of the best to do it.
I mean, he's just throwing he's throwing check down, short routes, very quick passes. What I will give credit to is Cliff Kingsbury.
Hold up.
That's what I was going to say, bro.
We won't let
Kingsbury.
What you say?
He need to be.
Doing a master class.
Cliff Kingsbury.
But you just said he throwing check down passes?
Yes, he barely threw.
Yes, I watched 3 bombs last week versus the Bengals.
Bombs too.
What are we talking about?
Of course, he's a quarterback. I'm not saying he doesn't throw bombs, but a grand majority of his passes are under 10. I think they're under 5 yards actually. So
is Cliff Kingsbury the offensive coordinator or the coach?
Offensive coordinator.
Who was the offensive coordinator for last year?
Kyler Murray. So my thing is,
who was the offensive coordinator for last year?
He wasn't an offensive coordinator.
He was in college.
He wasn't doing anything.
Who was he coaching last year? Cardinals.
He used to be the coach of the Cardinals.
I know that, but who was he coaching last year?
He wasn't. Was he coaching?
Oh, I
thought he was in college.
No,
right?
I think he was with USC. I think he joined USC.
Was he with USC? I don't know if he was USC the entire time.
No, he was with USC.
Hey, Cliff Kingsbury, your man Sirianno, whatever his name, is out of there, right? You go over there to the Eagles, but you make them pay you a bag to make that bum ass nigga good. Make them pay you the biggest. I want a
that would be nice,
10-year, $130 million deal to make that bum ass nigga.
The Cardinals gave him a bag and then they cut him like idiots.
But he was the head coach though. I feel like he's not really a good head coach.
So he was the senior offensive analysis under head coach Lincoln Riley, which is
gotcha.
So he was on USC. I just don't know what he was actually doing on USC.
He was the offensive coordinator.
They said
he was helping along with the offense.
He was helping Caleb. He was helping Caleb.
Caleb might need Cliff now.
He was part of the offense.
That's the thing. The Bears interviewed him for the OC job, and they didn't take him.
That's the biggest part of the equation. Cliff Kingsbury is doing a massive job by making the game easier for Jaden Daniels, and not only that run game is one of the best in NFL because Brian Robinson is a dog. So they're able to make the job so much easier for Jaden Daniels, which is smart. That's what you got to do for a rookie. And that's why when you said he could do this on the Bears, no, he's not doing this on the Bears. The Bears have a lot of issues going on with play calling, and their run game sucks. So I don't even think it's the O-line side. It's the run game and the play calling, to be honest.
Oh, that O-line is bad.
When it comes down to it,
I don't give a damn how good the play calling is. If the quarterback can't produce, it don't matter, man. Get that boy Daniels some credit.
0.5 seconds.
No, he gets credit, but let's not go so far as say, oh yeah, Jaden just is clearly better than Caleb.
Did we say that when Jalen Hurts was balling with Shane Steichen? We didn't say that when he was balling with Shane Steichen. So offensive coordinators do matter.
Whoa, was he balling though?
Bro, come on now.
He almost won MVP. Yes.
Come on now, Eric. Come on. Oh, okay. Don't get nasty, bro. He was balling with.
Well, hey, real quick, F. Who do you have the year before?
Who did he have the year before?
Nobody. And then who did he had a year he was MVP candidate?
He has Shane Steichen.
No, I'm talking about his offense. Best O-line in the
Like,
league.
oh yeah, of course.
One of the
You
best
know,
running backs,
come on
one
now.
of the
He
best
do
running
got a
games in
super
the league.
team. Let's not get it
AJ
twisted,
Brown,
bro. He
Devontae
had a
Smith.
super team.
Hey man,
But he
stop talking
still was
about niggas
balling
getting
though.
everything and being
He
good.
still was
You supposed to be
balling, though.
good when you got everything.
You right. He was balling though. We gotta give him some. He was balling, man. He took his team to the Super Bowl. Come on, he was balling.
But this Washington team, ultimately, I mean, this is something that we've said, that I've said for sure, is that the value of good coaching is so important nowadays with the NFL, with all the parity that exists. Because right now, I think it's a legitimate argument that the Washington Commanders have the best coaching staff in the NFC East at the moment. Daboll is a great coach, but no. Coaching staff. Hear my words. Coaching staff.
No. But you say NFC East. I'm about to say NFC. I'm about to say, hold up now. Watch your time.
No. NFC East. So, because the combination of Dan Quinn, who obviously went to a Super Bowl before, and Cliff Kingsbury, who knows how to call an offense, they're doing a great job. And that defense looks way better than it's ever did, shutting down Kyler Murray and the Cardinals.
That defense still mid though. Like,
it's still mid. That defense still mid.
Oh, I agree. I don't think it's good, but they performed.
Kyler Murray just really, like, bro, the Cardinals really didn't play that good, honestly, truly. That also, but like JD definitely balled out as well, but Cardinals was just looking very sloppy. Offense was looking sloppy. Defense couldn't stop a cold, but we already knew the defense was already bottom 5. But I mean, but you're right, Cliff. He's making it real simple for JD, and JD's balling. He's taking what the defense is giving him. He's making the right plays. He's not turning the ball over, which is big, especially as a rookie. And he's doing what he needed to do to win. They 3-1. They balling.
I'll be real. That defense ain't that good. I think what happens is they've been getting up on teams and then they're able to get off. But like in a close game, I don't trust that defense at all.
Oh yeah, they also hold on to the ball quite a lot. They have a lot of long drives because of how they run the ball and call their offense.
And they get up early and send that blitz.
Yeah. I am curious when it comes to the Commanders though, because once they start getting in situations where defenses start scheming for that short pass game or eliminate the run completely, Jaden Daniels is gonna have to start letting it loose, and that's we'll figure out like what level can he reach, not how good he is, but what levels he can reach. Of course.
Well, if he let it loose, it's gonna be on niggas' heads. And you see, nigga, he got one of the best deep ball touches I've seen in a long time, man. It's beautiful.
Hey, early, can we see him do that against elite defense before we go too crazy?
Who elite though? Who you think elite that gonna bother him?
Like
let's look at the schedule.
Defense.
Yeah, look at the schedule. Where my laptop at? Let me get my laptop. Let me get my Apple. Let me get my Apple.
At least a good defense. Like let's see him really get.
Oh yeah, Washington hasn't played anybody.
Let's see some.
They played the. What I feel like they played. What team am I thinking of that I can't? They played the Bengals, but Bengals have a bad defense actually.
Yeah, I'm just speaking like specifically defense.
Let me check their schedule.
Not trying to take nothing away from JD, by the way, though. When I say
I think that's a valid point. So they beat the Cardinals. All right, let me just go
again. Bottom 5 defense for the Cardinals.
So they lost.
You just like a Baltimore nigga hating on DC niggas. Damn, F that.
Yo,
yeah. He's right though. He's right. The Commanders lost to the Bucks. They beat the bad Giants defense. They should have lost that game. The Bengals defense is bad. The Cardinals defense is bad. But their next couple games, they play really good defenses. The Browns.
F. How you feel about CJ Stroud this year?
Let's stay on topic. Let's stay on topic. So Browns is a good defense. Ravens is a good defense. Bears is a good defense. Steelers is a good defense.
Run it back. Yeah. These are the next guys he going with.
So these are not all. These are the people on their schedule. I'm just naming the good defenses. So the Browns are a good defense.
They're not. Next.
They're not a bad defense.
They're not bad.
They're a good defense. Ravens are a good defense. Bears are a good defense. Steelers are a good defense.
Hell yeah.
And objectively good defenses. Saints have a good defense. And then these defenses are more mid, like the Eagles, Cowboys.
So you said how many teams you named? 5 teams?
Five teams.
He can go 10-7. Shit.
He got some tests. I mean, see him go against those teams, definitely, bro. I want to see how he really shape up.
No, I'm with you. I'm
rooting for him though, bro. I love my DC niggas, man. I'm rooting for him, bro. I want DC to win too, bro.
I'm not rooting for him. I can care less about the Commanders. You feel me? But
That's nasty.
hey man, Lonnie, I can't hear you.
I said that's because you're in fucking Ohio.
I mean, I'm just saying in general. Why? I mean, I'm a Giants fan too, so like, why would I care about the Commanders? But let's move on to the next one. Next game up on the docket, the Jets get embarrassed against the Denver Broncos. They lost 10-9. It was a disgustingly ugly game. The fact that they lost is crazy to me. There's a lot of questions with this team and how they're performing. So what do we think about the Jets?
Go my late.
I'm gonna go last. You know I'm gonna be nasty. I'm ready to be nasty.
I'll go first real quick.
Yeah, go first.
I'm a nasty dog.
So it was I'm not gonna blame it on the weather, but it was raining and stuff like that. I seen some drop passes. A-Rod wasn't looking his best. He missed some throws. The defense, I mean, they did what they needed to do. They only held them to 12 points, I think. Right? But offensively, again, they just didn't look good. That boy Pat had that man Wilson locked, bro. He had him boxed. He couldn't
You know
move,
who he didn't lock down? DK Metcalf.
Oh my God, bro.
Metcalf had like 30 receiving yards, right?
Against who? The Broncos?
Did he not? How much did he have?
I'm gonna tell you.
I'll look.
Nah, you too slow on the trigger, Lonnie. I got it.
Yeah, I want to know because that boy Pat looking like CB1.
Oh no,
Oh, no, he did. He did shut him down. I'm sorry. Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, come on now.
Yeah.
CB1, man. That boy Pat changed CB1. And I love Garrett Wilson, but he was definitely boxed. A-Rod didn't look good. The running game, Brees Hall didn't play a good game, man. That whole offense. I mean, this is the team. I heard you earlier. I should say this was a Super Bowl contending team. I don't know. That ain't look like no Super Bowl contending team.
I wasn't expecting A-Rod to go to. I wasn't expecting A-Rod to go to catch Stetson and not come to team meetings. I also wasn't expecting Garrett Wilson to be ass. I wasn't expecting Mike Williams to be ass. I wasn't expecting Brees Hall to not be starting over Brendan Allen because Brendan Allen's a better back on that football field. And I also wasn't expecting that. I also wasn't expecting the play calling over there to be kind of mid too. I mean, with Aaron Rodgers there.
Yeah, the play calling.
I'm not giving no Aaron Rodgers no excuses, but it's certainly starting to look like to me we got to start to acknowledge the Denver defense might be real.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no, I'm with you. I've been there since
it was good last year.
Yeah, bro, that defense is nice, bro.
It's just they got embarrassed last year because of the 70-point game by the Dolphins. That was PS2's worst game, but ever since then, man, PS2
they've been locked.
He's the best corner in football. I'm here.
Yeah,
for sure.
so,
bro.
So before I get on the Jets, as I said, because Early was hating on PS2 to start the season. You were.
I wouldn't hate on PS2. I said it was top 5.
No, he needs to be top 1.
Yeah, I was telling you that everyone's calling him top 1, and you're like, nah. Ramsey, Sauce. So through the first few games of the season, against this, who did they play first?
Come on, Lonnie, get it together, Lonnie.
They played.
You're gonna boast about it, nigga. Get it together.
So DK 29 yards. Steelers. So Pickens 29 yards.
He having
stop. I said, hey, ho. We gotta watch the games, people. We gotta watch the games. Pickens had 130 that game. How many home calls did Pickens get? How many home calls? Like, let's be real.
I ain't trying to hit none of that.
I'm pushing narrative early. Isn't that what you did early? I'm pushing narrative. I'm not hear all that.
They called back for 100 yards worth of
push the narrative.
Shoulda, woulda, coulda.
Yeah, that sounds right.
That's Bucks against the Bucks. Mike Evans, 17 yards. 17 yards. And then week 4. Then week 4. Oh my God, Garrett Wilson's trash. He got locked up like PS2, like Mike Evans, like George Pickens, like DK. What did he have? 41 yards. Oh, so he had more yards than everybody else. Yeah, more yards than everybody else.
What week did Garrett Wilson not get locked up? That's why I say he was trash.
Yeah, okay. Anyway.
If
you watch the game today.
Garrett Wilson stats for me, Lonnie.
Yeah, if you watch the game today, I don't know if Early watched the game. I'm assuming Early didn't watch the game. Or
I
maybe
watched the entire game.
Maybe he just needs to
watch the entire game.
If you watch the game, Aaron Rodgers played one of the worst games I've ever seen him play.
Yeah, he played bad.
He played one of the worst games I've ever seen him play ever.
Did he play one of the worst games in week 1?
I was saying since the
Play
first
one of
quarter.
the worst games in week
Is
1?
Aaron Rodgers off? Because he wasn't just missing on Wilson. There was that almost touchdown to Breece Hall that he fell short on the right side of the field. There was that wide open.
60 yards.
He needed a cup of ayahuasca, bro. He needed a cup of ayahuasca.
Wide open pass.
Hey,
hold on, I'm not
they
done.
told me Wilson was
wide
top 10 last year. Better
Can
quarterback.
talk about the game before you start. You said you wanted to go
better
last.
ingredients, Papa John's.
Wait to go last. Wait your turn, nigga. Wait your turn, nigga. Anyway, he missed that wide open pass to Conklin. He missed another pass to Mike Williams. Like at every time, even when he did get completions, you saw that the receivers were like diving for the ball, overextending for the ball. He was off all day. So I don't want to put it all on the receivers because Aaron Rodgers, at first it was raining, but the second half it wasn't really raining like that. And he just played awful. He wasn't moving right. He was stiff around the pocket. He couldn't move. He couldn't throw across his body at all. It was ugly. So, like I said, the last few weeks, if Aaron Rodgers gets 120 yards or 150 yards passing, and then people are like, "Oh, where's Garrett Wilson's 100 receiving yards?" Maybe it's because Aaron Rodgers has been playing mid against the 49ers.
Maybe he need to put that 1-7 back on his chest, because that 5 ain't working for him.
Yeah, so I don't know. So if the quarterback's been playing mid all season, it's a crazy shock that Garrett Wilson's not going off. Because if my Hefe, if Baker throws for like 120 yards, Baker throws for 120 yards, you expect Mike Evans to get 100 receiving yards?
We want to dig up John United and make him the quarterback?
I'm asking
we want to get Joe Montana out of retirement?
Hefe about that.
Maybe Peyton Manning might be able to throw a pass nowadays.
So if Baker throws for 150 yards, you expect Mike Evans to get 100 yards, and then Chris Godwin get like a good 40, 50 yards? Is that how math works in football?
No, I expect Garrett Wilson not to go 57 yards week 1, not to go 33 yards week 2, not to go 41 yards week. I expect him to be productive.
Tell me Aaron Rodgers passing yards all those games too.
Bo Nix just beat Aaron Rodgers throwing for 60 yards.
I know Aaron Rodgers passing yards because I looked it up before the ball. I already know his receiving yards.
Aaron Rodgers was 281 last week.
Okay.
He was 176 and 2 touchdowns. Okay. He was 225 this past week. He was 167. That was the worst week he had in week 1.
Week before that,
98 passer rating, 87 passer rating, 120 passer rating, and this was worst game.
You didn't say his week 1 passing yards. What's his week 1 passing yards?
167 versus the 49ers.
So 2 sub 200 passing yard games, and we wonder why they're the number 1 receiver isn't going crazy.
But hold up, because this one you're wrong. In 4 weeks, 49ers, Shadarius Ward, second half, strap. Second week, Jadarius Sneed, strap. Third week, Christian Gonzalez, strap. So nigga, either you a 1-on-1 or you can't take 1-on-1 corners, nigga. Because last time I checked, when you a 1, you take a 1 on corners. He ain't shit. Let it be known. The nigga got bad hairline. He built like a bitch. The nigga's a little boy. Okay? This year, you got a star Hall of Fame quarterback, nigga. You got 1-on-1 corners going to get you the first 4 weeks, nigga. All pros. Nigga look good. If you him, you him. Last time I checked.
That's sweet. That's
got 200 yards in 4 games.
Can you click on that last comment? Nigga. Aaron Rodgers hasn't crossed 300 yards in 27 straight games.
I don't give a damn about none of that.
And we wonder why a receiver doesn't have 100 passing
your boy Wilson last year. Wilson wasn't shit. We're going to stop blaming the quarterback. Stop blaming this nigga.
Yeah, yo, Hefe's making that face. That's nasty. 27 games?
Yeah, now,
27 games?
What I do.
I'm ready to go play quarterback in the NFL now.
27 games.
Hey, what I will say, though, I do think for the Jets in particular, the thing that I was
pull the film up on Garrett Wilson. That nigga little.
Hey, I looked at
Aaron Rodgers those last
Hold on. I'll kind of tie that in because I actually looked at the film. I posted a TikTok about it, and I think this is very important to consider. So one thing that I was concerned about coming into the season has been the coaching staff, and of course, when Aaron Rodgers started being a diva. So coming into the
for 5 years now, y'all still call him a Hall of
I
Famer.
mean, hey, I'm not. Hey, that's not my guy. I'm not an Aaron Rodgers guy. So
meanwhile, that's a nigga over there in New York
Hold
in
on,
that same
hold on.
stadium getting busy with probably the worst quarterback in the league. Shout out Malik Neighbors. I don't want to hear that shit no more.
Shout out
I'm tired
Malik
of hearing
Neighbors.
that. I'm tired of hearing that. Will
All right,
Smith,
but
Hill,
I'll get there early. Wait, I'll get there. So my thing is, when it comes to this Jets team, I was skeptical with their coaching, and I was skeptical with Aaron Rodgers being a diva. And it seems like those are the two biggest factors, because Nathaniel Hackett's not a good coach. I don't know how he got his. Oh, I do know how. Aaron Rodgers, and Aaron Rodgers coming off the injury has actually looked like he can make all the throws, but there's the connection between him and the rest of the team has not been there. There's chemistry between the two has not been there. And when I was looking at the tape of Garrett Wilson last game, I was seeing Garrett Wilson and him just weren't on the same page. Either Wilson was running the same route, or it was a option route, and Garrett Wilson was running a route that Aaron Rodgers didn't expect. The play in the recent game where they could have won by putting themselves in really good field position. It seems like Aaron Rodgers was expecting Garrett Wilson to turn his head and come more, make the route be a little bit more shallow. And that's not what Garrett Wilson did. He threw it. He wasn't there. And this is what happened. So
that nigga 5'11", 182 pounds. He's a boy.
Boy. Garrett Wilson.
That's ignoring everything that Riddell is saying. That's ignoring everything Riddell is saying. That's
Garrett Wilson. Garrett Wilson is not a guy that I like. I was never the guy, Garrett Wilson guy. I wasn't trying to prematurely put him in certain spots, but there needs to be recognition that this team is not being coached.
Okay, but what's the top 10 last year, Riddell?
Coach, I don't think so, but that's other people. I don't think so. But Garrett Wilson, at this point in time, him and Aaron Rodgers need to figure out, because it's a 50-50. It's Aaron Rodgers to blame, but it's also Garrett Wilson to blame. So they're both to blame for not being on the same page.
Fair.
So
that nigga sucks, man. It's okay.
You gotta be objective in that. You gotta be
objective. The stats back that up.
Hey, man. Shout out the Broncos for winning weird games, man. They be in the weirdest games all year, and then you know why?
Steelers.
Yeah. Hey, Sean Payton's a great coach.
The receiver when we see an old ass quarterback can't make a throw the whole game.
That nigga sucks.
It's the receiver's fault.
That nigga
sucks. This is like one of the one game. This is a weird thing where we blame the receiver more than the quarterback. We blame the receiver more than the quarterback.
You wanted Aaron Rodgers. Here's Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah, and he's playing like ass.
All right. Well, who you want him to have then, Lonnie? Who you want him to have?
Not Tom
Brady? You want Tom Brady to come out of retirement?
Not ass.
You want to throw some passes? Who you want?
Someone that could actually hit the receivers. How else someone that could actually hit the receivers early?
Who you want?
Because did you watch the game? Because how many quarterbacks are missing that? Even Trevor Lawrence didn't miss that many times.
You want the Jets to trade for Matthew
Trevor Lawrence didn't miss that much this week.
That nigga suck. Say it.
Rodgers? A-Rod? Yeah, say it.
Yeah, Wilson sucks, man.
And then so does Aaron Rodgers then. Both the
niggas suck together then.
I guess.
Hey, one player that is kind of like I said, I don't like to be wrong often, but if Breece Hall doesn't get his act together, I was one of those people stamping your top 10 back and all that stuff. I thought Breece Hall was a dog, but I don't know what is going on.
He quarterback 2 or 3. I mean,
bro, I've been hearing.
I don't know what's going on,
top
Breece,
3.
Brandon Allen is a better running back than him. I'm gonna still say it.
I won't go that far, but
Breece
Hall needs to do better. Like Breece Hall has
agenda today.
Breece is an amazing receiving back. He can break all the tackles and making all the moves open field. He's one of the best home run hitters in football. But if he doesn't get his act together in terms of going in between the tackles, then Breece Hall can't be that
Le'Veon Bell tape
running back that I thought he was going to be. He won't be if he doesn't get that situated.
Also, that offensive line is suspect. I thought the Jets fixed the offensive line. I thought it was fixed with the.
Yeah, it is suspect.
Yeah, no, that old line is trash.
Yeah. Y'all want to blame everybody? You know what? Just admit that niggas ain't what they supposed to be right now, and maybe next year, maybe the year after that. You know what I'm saying? Maybe. Who knows?
What are you talking?
I think they fixed it though.
If you watch the game and you see in 5 seconds. There's in 0.5 seconds, there's someone in Rodgers' face. Who do you play?
So F dot. That's why I got him. F dot. Let me look at you. F dot. That's why I got him. So F dot. Does Aaron Rodgers suck, or does Aaron Rodgers not have time in the pocket? What he saying?
You don't think two things could be true though?
So you think Aaron Rodgers sucked every time in the pocket?
I think Aaron Rodgers was bad last game, and the O-line is pretty bad as well last game.
Because guess what? I can count to both fingers. I can count fingers on both my hands on that big miss to Conklin.
And have faith. A nigga
He had
can't
good
cook,
7-8 seconds on that play.
and the food wasn't no good either. Apparently, nigga can't cook, and it was bad quality food to cook in the first place. I don't know what's going on. What's going on?
But when I said that Aaron Rodgers should have been a preseason, should have been a training camp and all that good stuff.
Nigga said it didn't matter.
Hey,
Yeah,
no.
Training camp, bro.
Hey, at least
you
call
right,
him out
bro.
because I was never in that camp, so I was on y'all side.
No, that was Trent, Mr. Preseason. Don't matter.
Shout out
right,
Neil Madrid for number 199. Vikings about to eat against the Jets. Let me tell you something. Stephon Gilmore, that's 5 weeks of Pro Bowl corners, nigga. You better tighten up, Garrett Wilson. That nigga been in jail.
Hey, I will say this though. When it comes to the Vikings, once it started not being as easy, they started getting exposed to the point where the Packers legit, if the Packers kicker wasn't missing field goals like he was, they would have came back and beat the Vikings.
You ain't lying.
So
I don't know, bro. I think them division games, bro, kind of be up, bro.
That's 6 points off the board.
Also, Jordan Love
bro,
is
they
Timothy.
just too close.
Also, Jordan Love is Timothy.
Jaden Reed, I don't know. It seems like they don't want to feed Jaden Reed as much as he should. He's obviously the best receiver on the team.
He's their
Wicks got 13 targets.
He's definitely great into the team.
He got 13 targets.
No, Wicks did.
I was about to say, yeah, he was getting all the targets. I'm like, yo, why? Give it to Jaden Reed.
I don't get it.
Oh, and I'm off of Watson. I'm off of Watson.
Oh, wait.
I'm off of Watson.
I've been on Watson, man. I'm so done with
Christian
Watson.
Watson. He's just a deep threat, bro. He's somebody that can run fast. I mean, that's really it. I mean, he can't.
But
really
is he
do
that?
nothing.
F that? Because he ain't that fast.
He barely that. He's barely that. Honestly, bro. He don't really got good hands. I mean, his route running is mid. He's just fast, bro. He's kind of like a gadget player. He's a big fast dude, bro. That's really it, man.
Yeah, Christian Watson's not him. And
Yeah,
Shift God, you said they had momentum and they rushed Love back. I would have agreed with you if the second half didn't happen and Jordan Love was absolutely torching this Vikings defense.
But
So
Jordan
it
Love
seems like he just
everybody.
needed some time.
But that Vikings defense got 3 picks today.
Know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Vikings
but
defense-
that seemed more like an injuries. Jordan Love was throwing the ball back, and then somehow they put something in his leg or something because he was like, all right, I'm awake. He just woke up.
No, they gave him whatever Aaron Rodgers was using.
Facts. Trying to come back from an Achilles. I'm telling you, I'm still on this Vikings team. I've always been saying that they are a great team, just like everybody here. They have a great roster. They have great coaching. Sam Darnold, I'm still not sold on Sam Darnold on these high pressure situations. When the pressure turned up on Darnold, he was not doing.
Let him figure it out, though. Dad, this is the first time he had a team when they actually believed in him.
Let him figure it out. How much time he's been in the NFL?
I agree with Early, though.
I don't understand about you.
He's been in the NFL
Everybody
for
ain't Patrick Mahomes. Everybody ain't Matthew Stafford. There are some niggas who got to figure it out. This is first year figuring it out. My nigga, let's be honest, dog. For Sam Darnold to be where he's been the last 4 weeks, dog, is absolutely amazing. You're not expecting Sam Darnold to be the guy right away, but what he's done has been amazing.
I mean,
look, if Sam Darnold give you one play,
he's just doing his job. It's like
great year for him.
He's just doing his job.
What you want niggas to beat over there? Do we think that Sam
But I'm
Darnold
not trying to
win
put
big
him.
games?
I'm not trying to put him
Kirk
in.
Cousins couldn't.
I'm not trying to.
You believe in him?
I'm gonna ignore that. I'm gonna ignore that and just move on.
I think he's doing more than just doing his job.
That's what I'm saying. Thank you, F. That's
Just
why
a
he
little
been
bit
so
more,
nasty.
man. He's doing
What?
a little bit more than just doing his job.
The hell is
No,
you talking about?
he's doing his job. I'm
Nigga
not
putting up
worried.
MVP numbers the first couple
Next
weeks.
He's doing his job.
Yeah, because I gotta go. I gotta go soon.
But I mean,
Fuck
we're
you,
talking about the
Lonnie.
next
Stay.
game, the Vikings and the Packers. But I mean, if we're done, we can move on. Next game up. Speaking of the man,
Lonnie ain't going nowhere, man. Stay.
speaking of the man, earlier Kirk Cousins and the Falcons beat the Saints in a close one, 26-24,
I'm so mad.
I believe. Shout out Young Wei Koo, MVP, scoring all the points that was necessary.
Where is Mo?
Oh no, he's gone, man. I don't know. We'll see him on Wednesday.
I promise you, he did not miss this intentional, bro. I talked to him early. He was already ready to take his lumps and bruises, bro.
I mean, he wasn't. He's probably going to say the same thing he said last week with Derek Carr and everything. Just blame it on him. But I mean, the Falcons, they have a really good roster. They're still figuring things out. The play calling I still don't like for the Falcons. And my biggest question after this game at this point, is Kyle Pitts just like not him? Like,
I'm off of him. We've been saying
at the same time though, did he even get a target?
No,
I think he got 3 targets. I believe he got 3 targets, 0 yards, 3 targets.
But F guy, Kirk Cousins is one of them guys. If you him, he gonna feed you. I just think I think it's either Kyle Pitts' work ethic. I don't know what happened to him, but it's something in him. He might need a new change of scenery, dog. I don't think he want to be.
Yeah,
I'm gonna have to watch the tape to see like how.
Yeah, I gotta watch the tape too, Riddell.
Because Kyle Pitts, I don't know, man.
Because I didn't watch. This is like the one game I didn't really watch a lot of until the end, until like the final quarter. But
I was on the red zone, shadow red zone.
No,
he should be a mismatch nightmare. What is going on?
He's so talented.
I gotta look up his separation rate.
I don't get it.
No, but so to quickly talk about the game, since I didn't watch a lot of it. This is the second game in a row where the Saints went up against a team that had terrible play calling and were trying to throw the game, and they still ended up losing.
Facts.
Derek Carr is what we told you he was. Trash. I'm sorry. Trash.
They asked, they should have scored the first time in the end zone. If they would at least got some, a field goal again, like we talked about last week with them versus the Eagles. If they keep going for stuff, man, it's like play calling too. When they got into the 20-yard line the first time and they didn't get it, they should have got a field goal at that time. If you get a field goal there, you get the ball back. Instead of being up by 1 point, you up by 4 points. So now they have to score. Kirk Cousins got to score to win. People just giving the Falcons wins, man. The Falcons are a good team, dog.
Oh, well, I agree with that. The Falcons are a good team, but people...
They asked Raheem Morris about Kyle Pitts and about him having only zero catches and 0 yards. The nigga said stats are for losers. No, Raheem Morris. Not getting Kyle Pitts the ball is for losers.
He just might not be him.
Respect Drake London. Again, I think, he was the leading receiver on the team. 67 yards.
I guess so. When your top tight end, it gets 0 catches, 0 yards.
Darnell Mooney is looking like a serious number 2 receiver.
No, he's looking nice. He is looking nice.
Do y'all think they just not like scheming him the right way?
No, I think it's at this point, it just might be possible that Kyle Pitts struggles to get open, and I think that legit might be it. I'm gonna watch the tape to make sure.
Watch the tape on him. I gotta watch.
But they probably need. They need
because the first season he was so dominant. He was great.
That's what I'm saying, bro. The dude talented.
He could have just surprised people with how athletic he was, or he got worse.
I hate to don't give it to him now because he needs to lose now and not be a 3P quarterback in his first 3P quarterback history. Don't give him to him now, but let Travis Kelce retire. Watch what Andy Reid do with Kyle Pitts.
Come on. What?
No, I say trade him if you're really not going to use him like that because they might feel that if Mooney's playing so well, they might feel they have too many cooks in the kitchen. They have Bijan. They're still using Algier way too much for some reason. They have Drake.
He was cooking.
They have Drake. They have Mooney. They have another receiver, I think.
McLeod.
But they should be abusing Kyle Pitts.
I agree. But if you're not going to use him, for some picks. Get some damn pass rush on your team because that Atlanta secondary is good. Yeah. Atlanta secondary is great, but they don't have any pass rush besides old Judon.
Who made a great play by the way in the game.
He made a great play last week too. It's like he's like what 36, 37. How many more years?
Judon
really gonna expect?
I'm with you.
So trade Kyle Pitts. You might get a first, or maybe
we don't talk about the fact that the Falcons' schedule is one of the hardest schedules you will see an NFL team have, dog. Like, they should have lost today. They should have lost versus the Eagles. They should really be 0-4. Not gonna lie.
They should be 4-0. I could play that. They should have beat the Steelers. They should have beat the Chiefs.
But we talk about games. Riddell, don't just say that. Don't be nasty. We talking about games where the
Steelers
blew them out.
I'm dead serious.
The
Steelers only kick field goals.
Yeah,
the Falcons should have won that game. They could have won it if they got in field goal.
So when were they in position to win the game, though, Riddell? Because last time I checked, the Eagles literally was Saquon Barkley catch away from finishing that game. That's one. If the fucking Saints kick a field goal the first time, at least, and then go back and score, they're up by 4. Now you have to score. You don't have enough time to get in the end zone. That's 2 games. 2 games they should have lost.
The Falcons was in on the goal line like multiple times in that Steelers game. They just sold every time they got like it was turnovers. Like it was just bad. It was
but that
bad.
Steelers defense is legit.
And Kirk wasn't really looking healthy. But Steelers' defense is legit though.
No, I mean, the first game.
Joe Flacco know that to the defense very well. That's all that was.
Hey man, and then I don't even know why we're going down this route because the first game, I can make the argument they should have won, and the Chiefs game. I mean, people keep on complaining about the PI call with Kyle Pitts in the end zone, right?
Falcons got Bucks next week. That's a loss. That Panthers game we got ain't an easy game in Carolina. That's not an easy game. Then you got Seattle. We'll see what Seattle look like Monday for us to see if they look better because the Seattle do play. Who Seattle play? They play the Titans.
No, Seattle's fraudulent, bro.
If Seattle, but Seattle can beat the Falcons though. Come on, let's be honest.
And the Falcons could beat all the teams you mentioned.
You're right. Again, Bucks game gonna be hard. That Panthers game ain't gonna be a cakewalk no more. Seattle can beat them. They play the Bucks again. After they play the Cowboys, they can beat the Cowboys. Then they play the Saints again at New Orleans. They might lose that game. Then they play the Broncos. Broncos defense has been tough. Then they play the Chargers. We'll see what Justin Herbert does. Who else they got? Then they play the Vikings. That's a loss. Then the Raiders. Depending on what the Raiders look like.
That is a tough schedule.
Come on, man. Then you got the Giants, Commanders, and then the Panthers again.
Damn.
This division was supposed to suck, F-Dot. Panthers supposed to suck, Saints supposed to suck, and Bucks are supposed to be the only good team I was expecting going to the season. The Bucks are now a no cakewalk. That's probably a loss 2 times this season. The Saints can beat you back at home. It might split. The Panthers is going to be a hard game for. It's going to be one of the games that if you slip up, Eddie Dalton might go off. Like, this is going to be a hard schedule for them.
Yeah, they got a hard schedule.
We'll see. Once the Falcons beat the Bucks, we'll come back in. We'll talk
that's going to be a
great game. Where are you?
That's going to be
a great game.
You heard me, bro. Nothing's changed, man. We're about to make Baker's life hell.
Can I be honest with you though?
Baker, man.
Honestly, if I'm the Baker's man, F-Dot sound fan. So look though, Riddell, can we be honest though? No funny. I won't yell. I'll chill out. I'm excited. Real question though. In all honesty, the last couple weeks you watched the Falcons, do you not look at them and have a little bit of like worry or discernment? Honestly,
Though the only issues I have with the Falcons is the passing play calling. Kirk is looking healthy. He now looks like Kirk can make all the throws now again.
Right.
And the other the situation that I'm also worried about is the connection the chemistry Kirk is growing with his receivers because Darnell Mooney is looking like the number 1 guy in terms of like Kirk's go-to target, unless it's like a third down, then he goes like Drake, make a play. But Kyle Pitts, I don't know what's going on with Kyle Pitts. Ray-Ray McCloud is not good. So we'll see how the weapons keep on.
He's a gadget guy, though.
Yeah, he's a gadget guy.
But it's mostly play calling for the offense for the Falcons. I'm not really worried about it.
If you can get my biggest thing is if you can get to Kirk Cousins, it's cook grease.
He's one of for not being mobile, he's great in the pocket. But he's like injured now, so he's not as good as he used to be.
And I'll be honest, Bijan's been playing well, but he hasn't been playing what I expect him to play.
Like niggas said he was a top 3 back last year, Lonnie.
You ain't on that one.
And right now he's playing more. He's definitely top 10 right now, but he should be playing better. He should be playing better.
He should be top 3 lock.
I don't think Bijan's top 3.
I do think
he should be.
He's top 3 talented. But he's not
perhaps. I think what's interesting is we're finding out just because you're explosive and you break tackles in the open field, some of the running backs that are really producing are the ones that are consistently can make something happen in between the tackles. So that's why, like, moving forward, if Bijan can't be like a great, like, maybe he can because Saquon gained that trait later on. But you have running backs like Brian Robinson Jr. who's making some waves. Not gonna lie, if Tank Bigsby keeps on cooking, he can be in certain conversations. Kenneth Walker, of course. Jonathan
Taylor.
Bucky Irvin was cooking. Kyron Williams, obviously. So
Jonathan Taylor.
I always like Kyron.
Chuba Hubbard cook.
Yeah, Chuba
Jordan Mason has been amazing.
He has two.
But that's the 49ers offense. What running back hasn't looked amazing?
Also true.
Fact.
Let's go to the next.
Whoa!
Elijah Mitchell looks
We are
awesome
not
on that
gonna-
defense.
Wait a minute, because
Trey Sermon.
Are we sitting on McCaffrey?
I don't do
No.
that.
Before McCaffrey, when they went to the Super Bowl, what was their best part of their offense? It was their running that three running back. They had they had Coleman, they had Elijah Mitchell, and I forget who the third running back is. But I think they had like one of the best running games that season before they.
I think Jordan Mason is good too, though, Lonnie.
No, he's solid.
Well, I'm saying like every running back we've seen under that Kyle Shanahan offense.
But here's my thing. Do we think that we get off these Falcons? Do we think that Bijan is a every down back?
Yes, and I'll tell you why. Because he's an elite pass blocker. He's an elite blocker.
But I mean, I'm talking about his wear and tear. Can you pound him? And come on, we ain't gonna pause. But can you pound him between the tackles? Like if it's one of them Saquon versus the Saints game where it's like, no, pass game ain't working. We need you to cook. Can you do that with Bijan?
Yeah, he's built.
Yeah,
like
you can. He's built like that.
He's like 230. He's like
Bijan 230.
He's something like he's big. He's big.
He is big. He's like 6 foot.
And he a great receiving back too, bro.
6'1".
I know that though, but I mean, as far as like, can you just? I mean, because he was big in Texas though. You're right. He was pretty big in Texas though.
No,
I like the idea of him sharing carries with Tyler Azier.
They say he's 215, but I think he gained weight since then.
I like that. I like the whole 1-2 punch thing with like these offenses are like created nowadays, bro. I think.
But I ain't gonna lie though. In this league though, if you notice, F dot, you gotta like you look at Saquon, you look at Taylor. It's going. The NFL is going back to the old school. We don't notice it. Heavy defense, gotta have a run game. You gotta for certain backs to get going, you gotta keep it going. You can't let a nigga get a couple carries and now you putting it
That's true too.
Yeah.
Altair, if you're just looking at his rushing when he also produces receiving, then I don't know what to tell you. He's not just a pure rushing back.
So is he like you say he like an Alvin Kamara?
Yeah, like
that's a good comp.
That's a good comp.
To me, you can't be a top back in the league if you ain't getting 12.
He's 5'11", 220.
If you ain't getting 12 to 15 a year,
but Alvin Kamara
900 yard shit. I don't want to hear that.
Alvin Kamara was I thought he was top 10 for a while. And he never really was like a big like rushing yards.
But you never be top 5. You ain't getting 13 plus 1200 plus. And
like
there's definitely years.
All the good backs do both though.
Alvin Kamara was definitely top like 5-ish.
Yeah, bro. Because he was.
But
he's elite.
I'm with you with Bijan though. I don't think we need to prematurely put him in conversations. I don't know why we need to do that.
It's only his second year.
Yeah,
third year.
I agree.
Right? Oh, second year.
I think people just projecting him because of his talent, honestly, bro. Because his talent is there, bro. So it's just really projection.
I hate that Mohawk dreads. I hate those Mohawk dreads. It's awful. What's the next game?
Yeah, we have 2 more games left. So, Colts upset the Pittsburgh Steelers in a thriller.
Shout out Joe Flacco.
Shout out Joe Flacco. AR was doing his thing at the beginning too, scoring a touchdown. Yeah, this game went exactly how I expected at the very least. I said it upset. I said that offense is going to get exposed. It did, which is why they were down so late. That charge later on, I'm not moved. And
come on,
the Colts. I do think they need AR needs to kind of figure it out.
He needs to sit.
He's also getting hurt way too easily.
Way too easily.
So, I don't like the way. You know what's funny too, Riddell? When he came into the league, I feel like he was slender and more in shape. When I look at him, he looks kind of fat. Like he's always
bulky. He's always been bulky.
Yeah,
but he looks like I don't like. He big, man. Like I don't lie.
You think he's too big? You think he needs to slim down?
Yeah, I think that he don't look natural on him.
He might have to slim down a little bit.
Yeah, maybe.
They need to sit him though. Let Joe Flacco finish the year out and let him learn. Honestly, another one of them quarterbacks. Because I think honestly, I think he another one of them quarterbacks who we want him to be great so fast, dog. But he has to. The game has to. Mind you, we forget guys like AR, guys like Trey Lance. They barely played in college. Like we keep letting these guys. These guys barely play in college, and then get to the pro, you want to start day one. Man, let this guy sit. It's okay for him to sit. I don't think when you watch him play, that they literally opened the playbook up once he sat down. That team is like a whole different team with Joe Flacco being there. Some of these guys' brain hasn't processed enough to be sitting on the field, dog. Like, I don't like AR's playmaking ability when the game is speeding up on him. Like, honestly, dog, the way the game was going, I guarantee you Pittsburgh would have won. Like, dog, Joe Flacco made some throws that he don't make. He don't make that throw on the outside to Josh Downs just to give him enough time to catch that ball outside, cut in, beat the defender, and get upfield for them to get a field goal right there. That same
doing that
last
year.
I think at this point,
like, Downs was cooking them linebackers. Whoever number 11 is, man, they had a linebacker on him.
Patrick Queen was looking terrible.
No, he was. I think
they thought he was the dog.
He might have the number wrong, but I think he's had 20 starts since high school.
Smith, Merchant.
Who, AR?
Yeah, almost 20 starts since high. So imagine like high school, 20 games later, you're in the NFL. 20 games.
That's what I'm saying.
That's a lot. The thing is, like, he's still like, I think he's either the youngest or the second youngest quarterback in the NFL. He can sit, but at the same time, did he play terrible? I think it was like what, 5 for 6 or 5 for 7.
This game,
I'm about to say, this game, nigga, his last 2 games, he's been awful.
No, last 2 games, yeah, but he was 5 for 7, so I'm not gonna be like, oh yeah, he was just terrible. But we're gonna get if he's this young with this inexperience, we're gonna get ups and downs. I am worried about his health.
But if you do that, you're gonna hurt him, Lonnie. If you do that, if you don't sit him right now and let him watch after a vet like Joe Flacco, dog, you're going to hurt him. We've seen quarterbacks literally start too soon.
What does that also do for his confidence? Like, is he the? It depends on what kind of guy he is.
It's okay.
It depends on what kind of guy he is. If that's gonna crush him, then you don't do it. Then you just kind of have to like ride it out.
So I'm saying, would you rather start him, Lonnie, and then he looked terrible, and then in 2 years you bench him like they did Bryce Young, or you rather him sit for a year or so and learn the game? Honestly, because here's the thing about a nigga like AR. A nigga like AR, if he has bad season, then you know what we do? We blame him and we say he's not good enough, and then somebody else comes along and take his spot. Because for every AR-15, there are CJ Stroud, there are Jaden Daniels. I'm worried about him and his development. When you watch him on the field, honestly, dog, it's like putting a high school kid in a pro game who don't know the game enough yet. AR-15 looks like he's all talent. He's
to your point early.
When you watch that week 1 versus
it's
Texans,
bad either way. It's bad either way because at the same time he needs reps as well. So it's like
he needs a lot of action reps.
Look at his balls. We talking about his balls are all 90 miles an hour.
No, I agree, but that's why that's why the Colts are kind of in a weird spot because he needs reps to get some of these kinks out, but at the same time he needs to sit to understand the game. So it's like, man, they gonna balance it.
But if you're an owner or GM, I see the strategy. See, I'm actually okay with it because this is the reason why you would be okay with it. One, that quarterback that you're putting your stock in gives you the highest ceiling to make a run and win a game, right? You're not going to – Joe Flacco going to win the playoffs, lose in the first round, right? So AR, if he hits the ceiling, will give you the best chance. And the other aspect about it is that they're on a nothing contract, so you're allowed to build the rest of the roster. And if they are just not that guy, you don't have to pay him max quarterback money. So you get to find things out pretty quickly on if this guy is the guy or not, instead of hoping that he's the guy like the Packers did.
But you got to understand, Indianapolis last 2 quarterbacks that meant to them were Peyton Manning, last 2 first rounders, Peyton Manning, Andrew Luck. They're going to start booing AR-15, especially when you do what they just did. When the fans get to see a Joe Flacco and go, wait a minute, our offense don't suck. Maybe I'll quit. Watch next week. If he play next week and he look like trash, they're gonna be booing him and calling for Joe Flacco.
But the difference between AR and someone like Will Levis, for example, is that we saw flashes of greatness on the field, and since we've seen it, we won't. People, I'm not saying we because I'm not an AR or Colts fan. People will say that I'll keep on giving him more opportunity to show us that same thing he just showed us now. Right, so if he didn't show flashes, people would be off him. But his last year, he was cooking. That Knuckles,
AR-15. His mom is the same
7
age.
days younger than Joe Flacco.
That's crazy.
8 days.
Oh, it's 8 days. 8 days younger than Joe Flacco. That's
crazy.
That is wild. But shout out Colts, man, and Steelers. Najee Harris is not good.
Shout out to
and-
the rise of the back quarterbacks coming in playing for the rookies and looking better, making the team look better.
Hey, Justin Fields that second half, bro. I think we gotta give him a little bit flowers.
Talk to me, F.
Oh,
Put that
no.
boy. Hey, man, get that better.
Like,
Get that
just
better
a little
screen
bit,
by
man.
Oh my
Come on,
goodness.
F. Cook, F. Cook.
He's making plays, bro. He's making great passes, bro. He was accurate. His pocket presence was solid, bro. I mean, he was being a good decision maker, bro. He was running. He's using his legs, bro. He
Getting
was
the ball
balling,
out of his
bro, in that
hands. They
second half.
always say
I know
he hold the ball
lost.
too long, F.
I know he lost. He wasn't holding the ball too much, bro. He was getting the ball out. Now, I think that's a lot of Mike Tomlin and that just, offensive coordinator and what's his
Because what were we doing, F. You got Cortland Pat. You got Cordell Patterson.
Yeah.
Why we keep? I mean, he did end up showing up at the end, Najee Harrison, towards the end of the game. But it's like, bro,
Right.
Najee run like he got his feet in sand, man.
yo, he's slow, man.
Yeah,
He's
Najee's
slow.
not great. But the reason why that doesn't move me is one, Justin Fields, I call this the Dak Prescott effect. When you're just losing by a lot, you're just like, you know what? I'm just going to kind of play free. And that's what happened in this situation. Obviously, he still ended up losing.
I would agree with you, but like, I
But
feel like
also the
They,
Colts,
they lost by if you don't fumble that snap on the first play, they at least
But
go
he
tie the
did.
game or get a
That's-
touchdown.
yeah, that's what
but he
I'm
did.
saying.
And also, this is what's called, this Colts defense sucks. Like, they had a lot of mistakes. They have
That O
young
line is
players.
bad though.
They're-
This is one time when that O line is bad. That's still his O line is bad though.
Yeah, I mean, this defense is not good.
Yeah,
So
defense. No, I mean,
Cooking second half,
it's not
like I
a
said,
big.
doesn't
I
really
ain't say,
mean
I'm not gonna say Cook, but I'm gonna give him a little bit of flowers, man. He was at least to show some fight, bro. He was playing. He was balling in that second half. That first half was a little struggle, but then he started picking.
And we
stuff
gotta
up, bro.
realize too, F. He don't have a running game. The O line ain't the best, and all he got
Right.
is George Pickens, dog. Like
Right.
this is one of them times where I wish they had a little bit more, dog. I wish they might have
That's
could have
fine.
kept Deontay Johnson something
Yeah.
because
And I hate
he
this thing,
really was by himself out there, dog. Like all
Yeah.
he got is him and Pickens. That's
Right.
all he got.
right.
Pat Fryermuth is a good.
Pat Fryermuth is
Nah,
cool
yeah, I
too.
like Pat.
Yeah,
I like
Pat
Pat.
Fryermuth is good. He
But
is
I'm
good.
talking about getting the ball down the field on a deeper way, and he was giving it to Pat when he got the chance. But
Mhm.
like that number 2 receiver, you can see plenty of times where he had that clock in his head. He wasn't holding the ball too long, but he just didn't have enough time back there.
I like Calvin Austin too, but they just don't give him a.
He a gadget guy. They gotta learn how to use
Yeah,
him.
he a gadget guy too.
They gotta learn how to use him.
Yeah, yeah.
Hey man,
I'll
we'll
say
keep
this-
on seeing.
I'll
Go
say
ahead.
this about Justin Fields real quick because
Come on, Lonnie, talk to me.
No, my biggest gripe, because I am still a Justin Fields fan, but my biggest gripe with watching all that film from last year is like, yo, he's holding the ball too long. And Mike Tomlin
Yeah.
seems like he's figured that out. And that was my hope. I was like, yo, Mike Tomlin, hopefully he can fix him. First week, it didn't really seem that fixed. Second week, it got better. Third week, and now it's like, all right, now he's getting more confident. You see,
It's
he's
clicking.
having
It's
fun out
looking
there.
like
He's actually
Ohio
having
State.
fun out there. He's
Yep.
having fun.
He
So, yeah, I'm hoping he just continues to develop. Russ, sit your ass down. You don't need this job.
Yeah.
Just chill with
Russell is
Sierra.
retired.
To be
He
honest
was
with you,
tired.
you know what I would do? If I'm being so honest with you, if I'm the Steelers, I'd keep Russell Wilson and not as a quarterback. I would keep him on the staff as a quarterback coach and help this boy. Like,
I don't think
seriously,
Russell's
dog.
gonna do that.
I would keep him. I would pay him, let him stay on the staff and be literally his guru and try to develop Russell Wilson to an offensive coordinator. That's one. Two, my biggest thing about Justin
You're
Fields,
gonna
I
pay
like-
him as a player to just be on the staff.
no,
I
but they
don't
got
think
1
Wilson
year.
gonna go
They got
for
1
it.
year. After this year, I'm saying actually put him in the books as that. But
You
this
think
year, let him
Russell
do
Wilson
that.
wants to be on the staff?
Yeah, he's not gonna go.
You know what
He
I'm saying?
might.
That's
We'll
not.
see. Here's my biggest thing about Justin Fields. I love the way that his improvisation is second nature now, and it's not first nature. So it's not I'm a run because I want to run. It's I'm a run if it ain't nothing there. He's trying to now delay time. Delay time of getting sacked in the pocket and actually make throws down the field. At this point in time, in all honesty, Justin Fields don't have a lot. So I'm looking at Justin Fields and saying, okay, dog, today was one of the days where that if you had a little bit more, it'd have been better. It wasn't his fault this game. Pittsburgh defense was kind of getting hosed. Joe Flacco knows that defense very well. They was mismatching, doing things that AR-15 just don't do. Those throws to dog, that he literally, you watch him literally see the 4-man spread, have the linebacker on the number 11, change Dobbs to a slant route, get the quick slant route, get the first down. Like that was all Joe Flacco this game. Literally being an NFL vet, making plays. The same thing Andy Dalton did last week versus the Raiders with Deontay Johnson. He was making plays, dog. Like every time they scored, the Steelers couldn't get into their groove the way they needed to. And at the end of the game, they did give him a chance to win the game. He fumbled the snap. But I'll be honest with you, if this is Justin Fields we're looking forward to moving forward, man, this is going to be a good quarterback, man. And I'm so happy because dog, a lot of us just deaded him. Guys like Trent, there's a lot of guys just say, oh, he's just good. He opened the ball too long. He has. Man, that nigga look good, but we keep giving Jalen Hurts fucking leeway, dog. God.
Oh, my goodness.
Nah, yeah, we can't compare him to Jalen Hurts, though. Come on.
I don't even like Jalen Hurts. Stop making me defend him.
I don't like Jalen Hurts either.
I'm not a Jalen Hurts fan, but you're going to make me have to defend him, bro.
Yeah, real shit, bro. Come on, early.
Yeah, that's someone else.
I ain't Jalen Hurts. I don't like Jalen Hurts. I'm done with him.
I don't know what he did to you.
Nah, yeah, he feeling some type of way, but
you know what he did. You know what he did. You're supposed to beat Patrick Mahomes, dog. You're supposed to beat him that year.
Oh, that's why
he started. He started.
Patrick is so strong.
You don't hate Brock Purdy?
No, I don't hate Brock Purdy. Brock Purdy. You know why I hate Brock Purdy? Because Brock Purdy didn't have a 14-point lead going to the half like Jalen Hurts did, and they gave it up.
He had a 10-point lead.
Well, 10-point, I meant. Could have been 14 if he didn't score.
But the 49ers had a 10-point lead.
No,
they lost him twice, though.
49ers is up by 3. Don't do that. Or 7.
In the second half?
There's about 7.
I'm pretty sure they're up by 10, but I'll check it again. But yeah, shout out the Colts for winning the game and the Steelers. You know, we'll continue to see because that offense. Oh, shout out George Pickens though. I'm not gonna lie, George Pickens is moving me. He moving me.
Top 10. Bro,
he has amazing hands. He kind of reminds me of like a NFL version of the college version of Travis Hunter as a wide receiver. So he's just everything sticks to his hands. Really good ball placement.
I like George Pickens too, but are we saying someone that hasn't had a 100-yard receiving game yet could be top 10? Could be a top 10 receiver?
I said borderline. I just said borderline.
I'm sorry.
I didn't say that.
What were we saying?
I never said that. I didn't.
Hey, Lonnie.
I like George Pickens too.
Lonnie.
Hasn't had 100 receiving yards, and he'd be a borderline top 10 receiver.
I didn't say that. Did I say borderline top 10? Did that come out?
Lonnie, wait a minute, Lonnie. Repeat that, Lonnie. A what? Are we saying a receiver that what?
I said a receiver that hasn't had like 100 yards yet.
Who hasn't had 100 yards? He had 113 yards today. What are you talking about?
Oh, Pickens did?
Oh,
he finally did?
Yeah.
Were you calling him top 10 last week?
I've been saying Pickens is better than a lot of guys. I've been saying Pickens is one of my favorite receivers come out of the draft last year.
So I like doesn't need 100 yards for you to say it.
I literally said if Pickens get a quarterback to throw the ball, Pickens top 10. I've been saying that.
What's the next game, Riddell?
I picked him as my first receiver off the board for my fantasy team on both my fantasy teams. I love George Pickens.
Man,
George Pickens is Plaxico Burress with speed.
Yeah, but guess what? He didn't need 100 yards for you to think that he was in the top 10 conversation. But all right, whatever. We can move on.
George Pickens got like when it comes to high point the ball, you know who George Pickens reminds me of, honestly? His route run's gotta get a little better. He reminds me of AJ Green.
Nah, that's good.
I don't think
AJ was smoother. I feel like George is a lot more physical.
Yeah, AJ also reached a better high point than Pickens. Pickens can maneuver his body pretty well.
His body, bro. His body control.
Body control.
It's crazy.
Yeah, his body control.
It's really great. All right, let's go to our last game to talk about. We had the Baltimore Ravens dominating the Buffalo Bills. I did pick the Ravens to win, but I didn't expect the domination. But there's a few things that I'm happy with. But before I go, we'll let F. Dot. Aren't you a Ravens fan?
Yes. Come on, man. Baltimore native Ravens fan. Come on, man. Yes, sir. Man, I was so happy to see my guys go out there and finally play a full, complete game. All 4 quarters, no selling. Perfect game. We fed Derrick Henry. Lamar didn't have to do too much.
He is getting nasty.
What he said?
This nigga said Pickens is not built for 90+ yard receptions. Jesus Christ. Also, who are you? Reveal yourself.
We know who it is.
We know who.
That's Hellfire.
Yeah, it has to be Hellfire.
You know what it could be? What was the one who used to come at the Brandon Katz? Could be Brandon Katz.
Nah, Brandon Katz is more of a dickhead. Like if he was in the comment section, he would just be cussing at us like we're stupid. Like not even Hellfire does that. So it's like
the nigga said, look, you see what he said? He said Pickens is Jameson Williams light with better tested hands. Oh, this nigga's nasty.
I don't even think they played him at all.
They don't play similar at all.
Yeah.
Oh, good.
Williams is fast as shit.
George Pickens is more
Jameson Williams light.
Like George Pickens reminds me like a Plesko, but like more athletic.
I like that AJ Green with like less like route running.
Yeah, AJ Green. I like AJ Green. He's really good at how point the ball. Like George Pickens is like he one of them receivers that like.
Wait, Terry, can I get your top 10 receivers in the league? I'm interested to hear his top 10.
As long as
no, hey, look, calling yourself a rando is so like you just gave yourself away. No one calls themselves a random person.
Hellfire, we're not gonna ban you if you're in the chat.
It's like if you ever seen the movie White Man Can't Jump when he go Raymond and he go, nah, I ain't Raymond.
All right, okay, I got this. This is the best way, and I'll answer this honestly.
How do you feel?
Last year, who was your top 5 quarterbacks in the beginning of the season?
Oh no, if it was Hellfire, that's what I was gonna be. That's not what I was gonna ask him.
What you ask him?
I was gonna ask him how much better is the WWE than the AEW.
Hilarious.
No, he would crash out.
He would crash out immediately.
I was a Lions. See, Brandon Katz, I could believe. I was a Lions fan. There's no way he's because Hellfire is a Patriots fan, but I don't. You have too many similar opinions to Hellfire for me.
Yeah, way too many similar opinions. Hellfire. First of all, you shit on Patrick Mahomes every chance you get, which is for Hellfire.
Yo, he do that.
Steve Young is better than Patrick Mahomes too.
That's what Hellfire said.
Last year, Otter, who was a better quarterback, Kirk Cousins or Patrick Mahomes? That's what I need him to answer. Kirk Cousins or Patrick Mahomes? He really
be saying the crazy shit in that Discord.
If you ask him the AEW question, if you just start shitting on AEW, Mahomes, Goff, Allen.
I don't believe you. I don't believe you.
Whoa! You think Goff was a top 5 quarterback last year?
In the beginning of the season.
He's not even better than Justin Herbert, bro. Like, what are we?
You know what? Let's move on. Yeah, Ravens, Bills. FDOT said his piece regarding the Ravens, Bills. I mean, for me, when it comes to this game, the Ravens started using Derrick Henry like I wanted them to, and obviously he dominated because
he said he couldn't get 30 carries.
Yeah, he 100% can. The Ravens are starting to put Lamar and Henry in positions to work better with each other, whether that's the I formation or pistol. And Derrick Henry did look pretty good off the pistol.
You see, every time he didn't do good when they trying to put him in that shotgun, like stop doing that. Harbaugh, the nigga was a point away from running the ball. You had the ball at 3rd and 7. Just run the ball one more time to give him his 200 yards. Jim Harbaugh, man.
I'm so tired of John Harbaugh, man. I'm tired of John Harbaugh. He really.
Yeah, I'm tired of Brock Purdy's daddy. That niggas are just alike. I'm tired. That pissed me off so bad though. Like, bro, he went 199, bro. He would have been
199. Give him his 1 yard, man.
Oh, he had 199 rushing yards.
Yeah, this is definitely Hellfire. He need to destroy me on golf facts. If you want to argue golf with me, Altor, we can argue golf. That nigga's a bum. Thank you.
And Lamar didn't have to do too much.
And yeah, Lamar didn't have to do too much, and I do think that's the key for this offense.
He was
the key for the offense.
Where Derrick Henry get that speed from again? That shit like 21, 2020.
I mean, he's cleaned it up. Derrick Henry, yeah, Derrick Henry has a crazy workout regimen, so I'm not even surprised.
But Derrick Henry, he don't look fast, but he be, I saw him.
He has top speed. He has the gain. It takes a while for him to hit his top.
So I was at the Wegmans in Columbia, and I saw him. He was with a girl, and they was in the produce aisle. And I saw him. I was like, this nigga big as shit. And I looked, I was like, oh, it's Derrick Henry. Dog, in person, dog, the nigga looks like a D-line. I'm like, bro, there's no way this big ass nigga play running back, dog. He is huge, dog. Not even the funny pause, but the nigga is a giant, bro. Arms is big. Legs are big. Like, he's super tall. He like 6'3", 6'4". The nigga looked like he looks like a bear, bro. Like, it was crazy. I'm like, this nigga plays running back in the NFL? Could you imagine This nigga, dog, Tyrann Matthew is my size. Tyrann Matthew 5'8", 5'9", 205 pounds. I would never try to tackle Derrick Henry, dog. NFL is a different place, bro.
Apparently,
the NFL is a different place, bro.
Trayvon Diggs tried his best to not get stiff-armed by Derrick Henry. Bro, dude is a beast in the open field. It's hard to bring him down.
He's stiff-armed linebackers.
The last thing that I want to say about the Bills in particular, like I said, I did have MVP Josh Allen. I was on that train. But one thing I did say about watching them the first 3 weeks is I am still waiting for Josh Allen to find some chemistry with his receivers, and it's still not there.
Loss he did with
still not there.
Also, our defense finally.
Also, Alter's just cooking you early. Yeah. He's just cooking you. Alter's just cooking you in the comments.
Our passing defense.
Let me see. Let's see. Let's see.
Our passing defense been bottom 5.
Goff was first in first downs, first in play action, second in total yards, third in TD NFC Championship, etc. Blah blah blah. Goff also had the best O-line in the league, and he had the best running back duo. Nice try. Was the Bills actually? Because you can be first and literally run the ball and be first. That counts. That literally counts on your side. You have a great running game. Bum versus who? Josh Allen has been in the Super Bowl. So you're doing that? Has Josh Allen been in the Super Bowl? Oh, you doing that? You doing AFC Championship? You're doing a nigga who's been in the NFC with the Rams and versus a nigga who's been going against Patrick Mahomes. Okay, you one of them guys. All right, no problem.
Lonnie, did you say what you had to say about the Bills Ravens?
No, Derrick Henry did his thing. Like I said, like how you said when they put him in that shotgun formation, it just didn't look the same. He said it himself. He's like the old school type running back. Like he needs
Jerome Bettis.
Yeah. Or how they try to compare him to Eric Dickerson. Like he's old school like that. So when they implement that more, then you see Lamar Jackson, like the passing game opens up. I'm still looking for Mark Andrews, by the way. I can't find him.
Bro, what is going on? Bro, he was dropping.
Anyone else know where he at? Anyone else know where Mark Andrews at?
What is he doing?
He had a solid game last game, you know.
I'm being real with you though. I believe F-Dot, when you don't get the ball and you know this, I mean, a lot of us know this. If you ever play football, you watch football. A lot of times, getting used to catching the ball is a thing that you do throughout like the game. And sometimes you ain't getting the ball, and then when you do get it, you're trying to do so much with it to prove that you deserve the ball. I think Andrews in his head right now. He saw the game Isaiah Likely had. He probably sees it in practice. I think he's just scared.
Yeah. But I ain't gonna lie though, his blocking
that was a bar by Arthur. It's not that Josh Allen can't win the big games. Goff can early. Truth hurts. Ooh.
But Hey guys. Can Goff win the big games, guys?
He's gone to
I'm not a part of this debate. That's you.
You know I'm anti-Josh. I'm anti-Josh.
Can Goff win the big games?
I wouldn't put my money on Jared Goff.
I mean, he's got in there.
But
Josh can't even get there.
Hey, Arthur, let's talk about Josh Allen's defense is getting hurt every year. Let's talk about how that defense led him to the Super Bowl against the Patriots. And when he actually needed to win the game, he couldn't get more than 3 points. Let's also talk about how he gave the game up and couldn't win versus the 49ers when they were up. And they needed him to pass and actually win by passing the ball and not running the ball. Do not do this also. The niggas had a great defense and a great coaching staff to be good. Do not do this, dog. It's the reason why you played for Detroit in the first place, my nigga. Don't be mad because you gave up a Hall of Fame quarterback for a nigga that you happy you got now because he plays good kind of sort of. Don't nobody want Goff for real, nigga. He supposed to go to Detroit and die. Don't do that, Altor.
What's solid though? Goff is
what's Jared Goff's record, Altor? Because you're saying 66-31 is Josh's record.
Man. All right. So Ravens Bills finally got challenged. They're still obviously kings. They're not unbeatable. There's really no unbeatable teams right now. But you just got to win it when it matters most. So that's the thing that we got to look out for.
68-51, Lonnie.
Other than that, before we wrap up, we can talk a little college. Shout out Colorado. They're going to be winning this week. And shout out
Ryan Williams is like that. Ryan Williams is like the
To be down
Jeremiah
and make that
Smith is like
play.
that as well.
The nigga look like the game of Madden. Like
Bro.
you should have moved, bro. They were down and he was doing that like it was like they were up by that. That's how you move
like
when
4
you
or
up.
5.
That was
crazy
one of the
plays that
craziest
game.
games I've seen in a while, man. I ain't gonna lie. That game was crazy, bro.
Now he was moving like he was up by 20 F dot. That was it out, yo.
Yeah.
Yo, the catch, the back
catch,
the spin
and
move.
then the half
That
spin
shit was so
made them
smooth.
crash into each other, and then he outran everybody else. I'm just like, bro. Or the play in like the first quarter where he just like juked that guy out his socks.
Yeah.
That was, and then the second play where he caught the ball, like he juggled the ball like 5 times in the air and then juked somebody.
Also,
like,
that was a dot by Milrow when he juggled it. I ain't gonna lie, Milrow.
He juggled it, but he still.
It kind of reminded me of Jamar Chase.
Yeah, but he had the concentration to juggle it like 4 or 5 times,
catch it, bro,
and still make like 2 moves.
As he act,
And it was like slow motion. It was like, ooh, okay, run, ooh, okay, run. Like,
and he's only 17.
I'm talking about the juggling one early, the one where he was juggling the ball.
I'm hit, but I'm talking about like the last one he called. I'm talking about
the
like
last one. Yeah.
it was
That's
like
he's
slow
only
motion,
17.
Like, they were really trying to hit him. He was getting
He
busy.
doesn't turn 18 till February.
Bro, I can't wait to see how he like develops even more, bro. Like these next 2-3 years, bro. I mean, it's gonna be crazy.
No, he's
you gotta
really
be smart
good.
to skip your senior year. You gotta be smart too.
Well, I gotta be honest with you. We'll see because at the end of the day, he'll never eat that good with Jalen Milrow, a quarterback. So we hopefully he get a good quarterback over there. But I'm
Hey,
honest.
man, if you're a guy,
Milrow
you
wasn't
make your
looking good,
quarterback.
bro. Come on.
You make your quarterback.
Oh, what'd you say?
great.
I'm done.
Milrow wasn't looking good. Bro, he was throwing some great balls, bro. Come on, bro. He was throwing some great
He almost
balls.
had 400 yards. He almost had 400
come
yards.
on, bro.
But I'm gonna
Milrow
be
looks
honest with
way
you though.
better
F
in the
not.
pocket, too,
I watched him look bad versus UCF. I watched like it's my biggest thing. My problem with him is that I've been shaky on Georgia since game 1 when I went to offense. That's one.
You have some talks about Carson Beck.
Yeah, I don't like Carson Beck at all.
Yeah, I don't know what they.
But I tell you what, Travis Hunter is the best player in college football. I'm gonna say it second week in a row.
Give him
the Heisman. You getting picks, you getting diving picks, and you getting touchdowns. Hey man, this nigga's different.
No, I think we're all on the same page with Travis Hunter being Heisman. Right now, I mean, he's gonna be.
We don't even talk about the fact that he's strapped down. Like we don't talk about the fact that on defense, actually, he literally shuts down half of the field, dog. Like they get to the point where, bro, it's the reason why he playing both sides. They don't even throw to him on defense, dog.
We do talk about it. I mean, I say
he keeps this up like 100 snaps a game is crazy.
Yeah, bro. I still obviously he can't do that in the NFL for sure.
Nah,
but I still think he should be a corner.
I just pray he get to this year without any injuries and then get the hell away from Deion in Colorado and never play 2 sides.
Nah, Deion called him his son, man. Deion called him his son.
They say it's like his son, but nah, I'm good on that though. Please
early. My thing is like the Colorado receivers are good. They don't really need Travis. Like the receivers in the Colorado are good.
But sadly enough, Travis is the best receiver on that team. Other than Jimmy Horn, he's the he makes plays. Like you say, bro, what Pickens do, he really does.
They have other good receivers, but Travis hands ridiculous. No. Travis Hunter when he's in the NFL, like absolutely,
I don't want both of them to play.
You're not gonna want to throw to his side. He's gonna be a ball hawk for real. Will he be able to keep up with some of the receivers in the NFL?
No, I think Travis Hunter. What you mean? You mean at receiver or playing corner?
Playing corner.
No, I think Travis Hunter's gonna be a 4-3 guy, guys. I don't think
he's a 4-3 guy.
No, I think he is
that fast.
Yeah, even if he's not 4-3 and he's 4-4, I think he'll be Jalen Ramsey.
I don't think he's a 4-4 guy. I'll be like,
whoa.
No, I can see him being a 4-4 guy. Now,
yeah, what you mean, brother? You think he's 4-5?
Yeah, 4-5.
Late Milrow?
No, Travis Hunter. Late 4-4, 4-5. I wouldn't even be surprised if he's less than that. I mean, more than that. So we'll see. I mean, he doesn't need to be like the fastest guy in the first place.
No, I can see him being 4-4.
Odds here, I have them in the. I have Dak and Goff in the same tier. Like, I don't really think that.
They same tier for
sure. Also, of course.
So they said his max speed was 21.4 miles per hour.
Okay,
that's fat. 21.4.
Well, I've seen Brock Purdy going on. No, I've seen Kyler Murray being the fastest guy miles per hour on the field. It's cool, but to the point. Back to the point. Colorado, they're probably going to get ranked this week.
Okay, so real quick though, a 4.5 would be 18 miles an hour. So 21 miles an hour got to be 4.3, 4.4. Prodigy. If the nigga Travis Hunter is 4.35, it's nothing to talk about. It is nothing. If he run 4.39, anything over 4.4 and up, dog.
I don't know. I don't think he's going to do that. But I mean, for the most part, you can't measuring certain miles per hour.
Run like
it's not the same thing as 4.4. I'm running.
You said what?
Corners don't like some of the top corners. They didn't run like 4.3s and stuff like that.
Yeah, corners don't need to be crazy fast.
I mean, yeah, because Jalen Ramsey went crazy fast, but you never seen him get burnt.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna look up like Sauce Gardner.
Sauce Gardner was really fast. I hope you know that.
We'll see when the 40 time. I'm sure like once it happens, I'm gonna forget, even though it's gonna be this is a premature I told you so. It doesn't really mean much to me, but I don't think Travis Hunter is 4.35 at all.
Sauce Gardner was 4.4, and so was Patrick Surtain. They both 4.4s. 4.41 and 4.42, and then who else is a great corner? Christian Gonzalez.
Wait, for Travis Hunter, if he gets drafted as a corner, y'all don't think like the team he gets drafted to is going to use him on some plays offensively just to open like the field up?
Yeah, the same way they did Patrick Peterson, the same way they did Dion. I think so.
Patrick Peterson. If we're talking about like special,
Christian Gonzalez was 4.36. Lonnie.
Yeah, now I'm looking like Jared Zeller. Jair was 4.38.
Damn, Jair ran 4.3.
Yeah, 4.38.
Freaking I think Nate Wiggins ran a 4.27.
Yeah, Nate Wiggins was fast.
Kenyon Mitchell ran like a 4.3. Terry and Arnold ran like a 4.45, I think.
Damn.
And he might be the best corner in the draft. Not gonna lie.
Who?
Terry and Arnold.
No, he ain't better than Kenyon Mitchell.
Kenyon
Mitchell was 4.33.
Boy, Nate Wiggins, man.
He knows it.
Yeah, so
my thing is this: when you fast, the Dominique Rodgers-Gamartis, the Patrick Petersons, it just when you fast, it just makes you that much better because that recovery speed be nasty, dog. Because one thing a coach will tell you is that explosion shows up on tape. So if you have a good agility time, you got a good 40 time, you're going to be explosive as far as jumping high and stuff like that. Like I think Terry Arnold's biggest thing is he's aggressive. I think that's his biggest thing, but I think he's not aggressive enough in the NFL right now.
Metcalf is the fastest so far this year with 22 miles per hour. His 40 was 4.33.
4.55.
Well, he corrected it. He said 4.33.
They clocked that boy Travis Hunter at 21.4. If Travis Hunter runs a 4.35, he'll be one of the greatest corners ever played the game. I promise y'all that.
If he stays healthy.
Oh, that's nasty to say.
100 reps, 100 snaps.
He got to stay healthy.
That's what I'm saying. Like the wear and tear on the body.
That nigga stamina is crazy though,
bro. Like I'm worried about.
But
that.
he's saying, you know what, though, Lonnie? He seems pretty durable.
That he's taking a game is not.
He seems pretty durable, Lonnie.
He do seem durable.
Yeah, but how many running backs do we see they get like 400 carries a year in college?
But he don't have to deal with that. Once he that'll go away, he won't have to deal with it. It also doesn't running back. It's the pounding they take. Running backs get hit every play. There are gonna be plenty of plays where I promise you, there are gonna be games like what he does with Colorado. Like here's the thing: if he was a bum corner and he got thrown at every play on top of playing offense, it would be too easy for him. There are going to be plenty of times where he's going to sit on one side of the field and just they're going to not throw it to him because.
But in the NFL, they're going to try him though.
They're going to try him. It take a couple tries.
I want him to stay healthy. I hope he has like. I hope my Patriots pick him. I hope he stays healthy.
If he's at least Connor Gamardi, he's going to be 5 picks a year.
Knock on wood. If he gets hurt this year, they're going to be killing Dion for it. They're going to be killing Dion.
No, for sure.
Travis like a non-contact injury, they're going to kill Dion for it.
Travis Hunter definitely is not playing both sides of the field. Not only is it going to be physically taxing, but also like he's going to have to really understand both sides in terms of play calling. And we already know, like, when it comes down to being a corner, you probably need to know, probably need to be like the second smartest guy, arguably smartest guy on the field to anticipate routes, anticipate play calls, understand what they're about to do, because you're going to have to bite. You're going to bite on some stuff too. So yeah, Travis.
They'll make him a gadget guy from here and there.
Travis Hunter's not a gadget guy in the Colorado.
No. What I'm saying is that in the NFL, they'll make him a guy who like you put in every now and then. Like how they did Patrick, what's his name? Like they'll put him in there. I think they'll put him in there. But you know what? All them guys, if you watch, they do that for like the first year or two at the top, the first 3 years, and they stopped doing that shit. Like Deion did that shit for a couple years in Dallas. He never did it again. Like they'll do that. They'll do same thing Patrick Peterson. If you remember Patrick Peterson's first 2 years, they would use him on offense from every now and then.
They put him in special teams. I don't remember them really using the offense.
Who, Patrick Peterson?
Yeah, but
they put him at receiver. I remember. They put him at receiver.
I don't remember this situation. But Patrick Peterson, I mean, at the same time, he has not only obviously the speed, but I do think he has a little bit more burst agility. Travis Hunter just doesn't seem like that type of player. He's more of a try to out physical you type of player, more than make you miss. And crazy routes. So
absolutely crazy routes.
Last thing, I guess. Obviously, we talked about Georgia. Ohio State has Jeremiah Smith, and then Arch Manning with another spectacular performance, or with a spectacular performance, way better than his game last week. And now the sound, the fans, they're rumbling. When is he going to take Quinn Ewers' job if he keeps on playing like this? Because Texas right now, it seems like the top spot for college is wide open with Georgia getting taken down.
Yeah, Patrick Peterson had 22 catches for 30 yards. No, 84 yards. He had 22 targets, 12 catches, 84 yards, and 5 touchdowns.
That does not mean much. That doesn't mean anything to me.
I mean, they use a couple times. I'm saying they use a couple times on offense. If you have touchdowns on offense and catches and targets, that means they use them on offense. Am I tripping? F that.
But J.J. Watt got used on offense. Doesn't mean
I remember specifically watching Patrick Peterson get offensive players because they say he's one of the most dynamic corners since Dion. I remember that.
Once you play,
wait. Hold on, because we gotta wrap it up soon. And Mo is here after his Saints got dealt to ass.
But real quick, Lonnie, how you feel about that?
Yeah, we need talent. Yeah, I want that.
If you get can y'all imagine the Patriots with Travis Hunter and
Gonzalez?
Oh my! When are you throwing the ball on them, F. Dot?
Bro, they gonna be clamping shit. It's gonna be crazy, bro. They gonna get scared.
Well, we do need offensive help, so I don't know.
But mind you, Chris Gonzalez was 4'3". Was 4'36", and he's 6'3".
Oh my!
Now you got 6'2" Travis Hunter. If he run a 4'3" or 4'4", my God!
Bro, that defense gonna be crazy, bro.
I don't know. That Patriots defense kind of fraudulent right now, so we'll see.
Oh, shut up.
They are. I told you, without Belichick, it's looking a little.
It's called our whole team sucks right now, so we tank.
Yeah, bro.
Mo, get back here because we gotta close up soon. Because we done talk about all the teams. Mo,
it wasn't your fault, Mo.
Yeah. So, second game in a row, the other team has horrible play calling, and you guys still managed to lose. So I need you to explain yourself. Where is Derek Carr? Why can't Chris Olave put 2 feet down in the end zone? Like, what's going on with Rasheed? What's going on, Mo? Let me know.
Man, it's plain and simple, man. The fact of the matter is Derek Carr too off him to get us into the red zone, and that's a big issue. We have a really good team. A team that's
solid,
ready to make that next step to the next level. And Derek Carr's not the guy who can get us there, unfortunately.
Derek Carr, did he look bad?
I mean, listen.
He didn't look that good.
He had almost identical stats to Kirk Cousins. Kirk Cousins has not had a good game yet. He's had like one game. Good.
239, 1 interception, 77 completion rating though.
Okay, and all of that, right? And he was
got a number 1 though.
He was only in the end zone twice?
You're right. But Mo, can you admit that y'all should kick that field goal the first time, Mo?
But further this even worse. I'm gonna show you this even more though.
Prodigy, no, he's not. Prodigy, no, he's not.
First of all, can anybody tell me how many touchdowns the Atlanta Falcons scored on offense today?
Yeah,
not a lot.
Shout out to
We're talking about defensive
touchdowns, but that's nasty.
They got
how many touchdowns?
special teams touchdowns.
Falcons. The Falcons scored today.
Yeah, the Falcons scored a defensive touchdown,
Right.
a special teams touchdown, and I'm pretty sure there's another touchdown.
Yeah, there's another touchdown. There's another touchdown, but I want you to understand that they did not beat us through.
Oh, what's up, Duke?
Efficient team. They did not beat us through being an efficient team. Rashid Shaheed dropped the ball. Derek Carr made a bad decision and tried to make a pass like he's freaking Brett Favre.
That pick six ruined y'all. That pick six ruined y'all.
Oh yeah, it did. Now that pick six and that drop by Rashid Shaheed.
And not kicking the field goal in the red zone the first time y'all was there. Kicking that's 2 weeks in a row when your damn coach want to go for it. Y'all got the fumble against Jalen Hurts last week. Y'all getting the 20-yard line. He want to go for it on 4th and 1. Alvin Kamara gets stopped by Jalen Carter. Kick the field goals, nigga. Damn.
Yeah, and he's running it. He's running it on plays like 3rd and 7, 3rd and 6. He's running the ball. And it's like, what is it? What is going on? Do we not trust Derek Carr? Do you know that Derek Carr can't get that done and you still playing him? Like, what's going on? If they're playing scared football, that's what it looks like. The whole game is on Alvin Kamara's back right now. And you can go ahead and try to pull out the wannabe excuse saying that, okay, we have a guard, a left guard, and a center that's out right now.
No, dude, he's not.
What's the excuse for that? You gonna run it? Running it is the excuse for that? It makes no sense.
Man,
y'all defense solid though. If y'all can if y'all receivers can step up and Derek Carr can make plays, y'all should be 4-0. Honestly, y'all could be easily 4-0. Y'all supposed to beat the Falcons. Y'all hurt me today. I need the Falcons to lose games, man. Y'all hurt me today. Y'all supposed to beat the Falcons, man. Y'all got to stop that team driving on the field on the last possessions, man. Like, man, we step up at the end of the game.
Hey, man, Falcons 2 clutch wins, man. They're a good team. So
if y'all kick the field goal the first time, Mo, and then y'all score a touchdown, y'all up by 4, like I told them, they don't have enough time to get a touchdown. Y'all win that game.
Man, I'm gonna say this to you like the way Jaden Daniels played today, that is A1 top contending, beautiful quarterback play. That was the way that Jaden Daniels played today. That is a veteran. That guy's playing like he's a veteran. And that's the way a lot of quarterbacks right now with 6 years under their belt still can't even play. They can't even play that good.
Mo, 2 more weeks of this. Let's say 2 to 3 more weeks of this. Is it Spencer Rattler time?
Oh, I'd say he should have started today.
Damn.
Damn. Already?
He should have.
Yeah.
You know what? You don't want to start him over Derek Carr. That's fine. But let him get some PT. Take Derek Carr out in the 4th quarter and let him play.
I like that though.
How you guys gonna win games if Spencer Rattler just comes in the 4th quarter?
Getting blown out, like
Because you know what? He's not playing the whole game, but he's still getting some familiarity with the team being out on the field, game situation. That's what it's about. Getting game situation. My guy is getting the feel for it. He's getting his.
You're telling me.
I ain't never liked Derek Carr throwing motion though. I hate it.
Derek Carr, I thought is. I mean, I don't expect the.
I mean, you can't really beat. I mean, he did it a pick 6, but you can't beat a 77.8 completion percentage. That's kind of crazy.
Man, let Rattler get in there and get his feet wet under them Sunday night lights. Let him get his feet wet, man. At this point, plain and simple. It's just you can't let us keep going. We're wasting these guys' career away sitting under a quarterback like this. It's ridiculous, and I'm sorry, Derek Carr. I'm sorry that I'm saying that your career is just not cutting it, but you're just not cutting. It's just plain, man. You're just not.
Saints fans turning on Derek Carr. You hate to see it.
You love to see it.
Hey, man. Y'all got a little too bold after 2 weeks.
And it's not just Derek Carr.
Y'all had to get humble.
It's Dennis Allen too.
You so nasty.
Hey, man. Bucks need to get humble too. They will next week. They will. Trust. Anything else About to wrap it up. Shout out Prodigy for that $2 super chat, by the way. We appreciate you, my boy.
Who do the Chiefs play next week?
I don't even. Let me check. I mean, hey, the Drake London doing solid things, but nothing crazy, nothing spectacular. At least my two other dogs are cooking. Malik Neighbors and Nico Collins.
The one thing that we didn't cover because we didn't find out the results because on Thursday, whatever. So
Nigga, Derek Carr got 4 kids.
So Dexter, DeMarcus Lawrence, they said he's gonna be out for 4 to 8 weeks.
Damn.
And then Micah Parsons, I think they said he's gonna be out until at least the bye.
Damn.
So
Oh my god.
yeah, the Cowboys defense, the defensive
Oh,
line.
wait. Honey.
Cowboys are cooked.
Is Malik Neighbors out for a while?
I think they just said a concussion, right, or something.
Yeah,
like
so at least 2 weeks.
2
Probably
weeks.
only
He could be back for the game on Sunday.
Yeah, I'm very like it was the Thursday game. He could be back. He's gonna have like 10 days off, so he has time to get back.
Yeah, all right.
Yeah.
Who plays tomorrow?
Titans and Dolphins, and then I think there's another game.
They're Seattle versus Lions.
Oh, Lions.
I'm rooting for Seattle. Seattle beat the Lions. I'm so tired of people talking about the Lions.
Give me the Lions in that one. And
it's that O-line, man. That O-line's so
they're
good.
fine.
And then Aiden Hudson, man, he's nasty.
Seattle offense fraudulent, especially without Kenneth Walker.
Well, if you're gonna put Terry and Arnold or Colton Davis or DK Metcalf, there's gonna be a barbecue. Everybody's invited.
Well, my question
Bring
to
the
you guys
sides.
was. My question to you guys was since like they're gonna be without like their 2 best defensive players for at least a good 3-4 games at least, and they have this crazy gauntlet. Do you think the Commanders are probably gonna end up winning the NFC East division?
Now the
Well,
Eagles
they
will win it, but I think Commanders will be second.
They
Give
could.
me the Eagles.
I think they can. Who right now in that division is playing top dog football? Nobody.
Everyone in that division is playing
now.
bad.
The Eagles. The Washington are beating bombs. What are we talking about?
Yeah, Commanders got a tough couple games.
But if we gonna blame
There's
Terry
also
Arnold,
other people's
they're beating
schedule.
Bums
Here
and
too-
Jalen Hurts by the way he playing.
Okay, they're beating bums, but the Cardinals' pass offense is not bum-ish. It's not
I'm
bum.
about to say the Cardinals beat
And-
teams, man. Cardinals beat teams. Cardinals blew out the Broncos and they
The
beat
Cardinals
the Jets.
only
But
won.
the thing with the
Buccaneers.
Cardinals is when your defense is so bad, bro. Like the offense, when your offense is not scoring, your defense is that bad, bro. You're gonna get blown out, bro. That's just what it is, bro.
You missed it, Duke.
I mean,
Shout out Duke for the 199 super
When you
chat.
think
Dang,
about
I
it-
missed the Eagles fraud talk. You missed it, man. Jalen Hurts ain't shit.
Sirianni ain't shit. It's Sirianni. I mean, Jalen Hurts played
You can't
awful, but
expect the
Sirianni
offense
also.
to go
Man,
for you,
I
for you.
truly believe in Jalen Hurts. I ain't gonna lie. I believe it's more so Jalen Hurts than it is.
More
Man,
so
he-
Jalen Hurts.
And I don't think Sirianni is that good of a coach. And that's-
Sirianni is a terrorist.
So
He-
against you, Mo. So against you, Mo, did it make sense to only like in the first half to run Saquon 3 times? Did that make sense?
No. He had 10 rushes for 80 yards. You run that man, dog.
Exactly. So
run
in
that.
this game against the Bucks, did it make sense? How many rushes did he get? 8 in the first half. Did that make sense either?
Yeah, no.
When you don't have AJ Brown and
I think
Devontae,
it was like
Hey,
4.
I don't have my number 2
Can I
and
ask you a
I don't have my
question,
number
Lonnie?
1 and my number 2
Lonnie.
receiver.
It was a
Let's
Can I
go
ask you
ball
a
a lot.
question? Can I ask you a question, Lonnie? Can I ask you a question?
Go ahead.
What real quick, what was the score starting off?
Oh, it started off like 14-0 in the first quarter. Oh, is that on Jalen Hurts too? Is Jalen Hurts supposed to play corner?
Wait. What was the score? Before the Eagles scored, what was the score?
It's like 28-0, right?
28 or 21.
Or 21. One of the two.
So
What
when do
are
you
we
think
doing?
it's time to run the fucking ball when you down by 3 touchdowns, Lonnie?
How about in the first quarter? How about early in the second quarter?
But
How about
Lonnie,
at
when
some
you
point?
get down early, be real. Most teams when they get
They
down
weren't
early,
running
you
the
have
ball
to
when they were
pass
down when they were
to
down
get
in the
back in the
first
game
place.
because running the ball runs the clock.
They weren't running the ball after the first touchdown. They weren't running the ball after the second touchdown. So when
But Lonnie, you not understand they ran that shit up 14-0 in the first quarter?
yes, but somehow that's also on Jalen Hurts. Like Jalen Hurts plays corner. I'm sorry, was Jalen Hurts the one trying to lock up Mike Evans that just got a little love tapped? No, that wasn't
Mo,
him.
they ain't gonna never admit he ain't good, Mo.
I literally said he played bad.
He's played bad all 4 weeks. Damn.
Yeah, But Sirianni has also been asked on play calling on both sides of the ball all 4 weeks. I don't know how you don't get that. I don't know how. I'm sorry. 3 rushing attempts in the first quarter against the Saints. Is that on Jalen Hurts or is that on Sirianni?
Can you agree that Sirianni is a bad play caller, but can you also agree that Jalen Hurts?
Yes,
bro. Again,
but you're only acknowledging one. You're not acknowledging both.
2 things can be true, bro. Because Sirianni is a
Exactly.
terrorist, bro.
3 rushing
Sirianni's
attempts
a
when you have the
terrorist,
best
and
running
Jalen
back
Hurts
in
was
football
playing bad,
makes
bro.
no sense. It
Yeah,
makes
it
no
makes no
sense.
sense.
When you're missing your top 5 receiver in AJ Brown, when you're missing your top 12 receiver in Devontae Smith.
But when you get down early, 21-0 before the fucking second quarter really erupts,
so
what do you want him to do?
Also, you're missing Lane Johnson, so maybe throw some screen passes to Saquon instead of. Why is Dotson, who you just traded for, only getting like 1 target the whole game?
Yeah.
Like,
and then he went off last game, and they didn't even.
So it's like it's not consistent. They're not calling plays for Dotson. They're not calling plays for Saquon.
So
they're not even using him in the receiving game like that. So it's like, what is Sirianni doing with the best? You still have your best weapon. You're not using him. Yeah, okay. You don't want to run him because you're down. Use Saquon in the receiving game. You're not even doing that.
Honestly,
you're not even doing that.
And they played the Packers. Do you believe that was good offensive play call? Because I think that was a great offensive play call at least the first week. Now again, I don't touch Sirianni, but I'm just saying, first week they got Saquon the ball effectively, got him the ball in the passing game. AJ Brown got 140. Like, you know what I'm saying? Jalen Hurts still threw 2 picks and a fumble.
Yeah, he played bad that game.
No, Jalen Hurts has not been playing well. I'm not gonna say that, but at the same time, their play calling doesn't make sense.
Yeah,
their play calling doesn't make sense at all.
I feel like it's just a 2 thing, bro. It's just 2 things to be true, bro. They both are not doing good.
But I think even with the play calling, I think it was fooled by that one get. I think even with the play calling, even if you get a Cliff Kingsbury or Eric Bieniemy or whatever, whoever you like, Kevin O'Connell, whoever you like for the play calls for him, I think he still is not good in the intermediate game. I think he still makes bad reads. He throws to names and jersey numbers and not open guys. I think he's not as fast as he used to be. And I think that a lot of the reason why he was successful is because that offense was catered around him. Now they're asking him because they paid him because they're trying to take the next step to be a more open quarterback of opening up the offense and doing more from the quarterback position. And he cannot do it, dog. He's one of them guys that when they simplified it for him, he was better. Now there's the higher bet. Now we taking the training wheels off. He's like, this guy, I can't ride this bike.
All right.
The thing is,
last thing before we wrap it up early, we're gonna do a little quick. Would you rather? Jalen Hurts edition. I want to see how nasty you really want to get. Being your quarterback moving forward. Jalen Hurts. Would you rather? Jalen Hurts or Kyler Murray? Would you rather have?
Kyler Murray.
And this is just for early. That's what we're trying to see how nasty he wants to be. All right.
But single me out.
Jalen Hurts.
Well, I'll show you what a black quarterback supposed to look like. Come on, let me get comfortable. Come on, let me get comfortable.
Really show the covers too, yeah.
Jalen Hurts or Dak Prescott?
Dak Prescott.
Yeah,
Jalen Hurts or Jared Goff?
Jared Goff. Passing the ball.
Jalen Hurts or Trevor Lawrence?
Jalen Hurts. Won't do that.
You just nasty, bro.
Won't do that.
Nasty, bro.
Jalen Hurts or Tua?
I think Tua intermediate game and his ball placement accuracy are can be elite at times. I think he gets busy with AJ Brown and Devontae Smith. And
right.
Give me Tua.
All right. Jalen Hurts or Gardner Minshew?
Shit.
What do you mean? Shit. What do you mean?
Don't be nasty. Don't be nasty.
Just because he's ability to run the ball, I'm taking that Hurts.
That's it? Okay, whatever.
Jalen Hurts or Geno Smith?
Geno Smith.
Oh my god.
Jalen Hurts or Baker Mayfield?
Oh, come on, stop it, Baker. I'm not Baker's man.
Jalen Hurts or Jaden Daniels?
Oh, come on, man. Stop that. Don't be funny with me. Jaden Daniels all day long.
Jalen Hurts or Brock Purdy?
The guy that got to the Super Bowl and actually, the guy that got to the Super Bowl and actually.
Man, right there, you try to get him to win it.
The guy that got to the Super Bowl and actually only got there his second year and didn't have as much, in my opinion, I'm going with the white guy, Brock Purdy. I'm going
Jalen Hurts or Will Levis?
All right, last one. Jalen Hurts or Justin Fields?
You want to be honest? I'll be real with you. I'm going Justin Fields because I think Justin Fields where Jalen Hurts was in his second year. So I'm going with Justin Fields.
Oh, my God. Yeah.
Hey,
all right.
hey,
Let's end the show. Let's end the show.
Jalen Hurts or Derek Carr?
Just end it now.
Jalen Hurts.
End it now, man.
All right. Well,
although I believe that with Derek Carr, if Derek Carr had AJ Brown and Devontae Smith, it might get nasty.
Oh my, interesting.
Sorry.
All right, well, that's all we got for today's show.
That's
For
right,
the
bro.
open field instant reaction for our Sunday show, Sunday football. We'll do a live reaction. We have
Jalen Hurts and
people
Joe
here that
Flacco.
do-
Jalen Hurts. Jalen Hurts and Andy Dalton. Andy Dalton.
Stop it. We will have
Joe Flacco.
we will have a reaction for the second half of the first game and doing the full second game. I think that's what happened last time, so probably going to happen again. And we'll have another open field regular show on Wednesday, 8 p.m. EST. So early.
Shout out Lamar for having a great offense. Oh, close out. Shout out Derrick Henry. But if I'm be honest with you, if I'm the NFL, the moment Derrick Henry yawns and wakes up out of bed, I'm gonna have a nigga beside his bed with a piss cup saying, "Sir, can you please can I get a sample, please?" Because
That's just
He gonna test negative, bro. We good.
yeah. So we're gonna test him as soon as you walk out of bed. And also, man, Josh Wayne, we still believe in you. We know your receiver core kind of got exposed this week. Same thing happened to Derek Carr week 3. So I'm a bed with you. It seems like you and Keenan, even though in that loss it was some bright spot, you and Keenan Coleman, you kind of got something going with that back shoulder fade that could be good later on.
Brand Stevens just ass, bro.
There you go. I want to say, as always, guys, thank you for showing up. Shout out to my man F. Dot. Shout out to my man Lonnie. Shout out to my man Riddell. Shout out to Mo. Shout out to Hefe K was here earlier. Shout out to all the guys who paid super chats. 6 super chats today, man. Look good, man. We appreciate you guys for showing the love, man. Shout out to everybody who's been following us since the day we started on this channel. Hey, look, man, I'm gonna say it again. If you came here from that other place, they don't do football no more. They don't respect football. They all basketball. But you know who does? Us. It is football season, and we are here. So when you want to get your football, you know where to come. Whether it's college, whether it's NFL, whether it's just us talking shit and giving our takes and starting narratives. As always, shout out Autor too. Your MVP for definitely in the chat. Even though you ain't send no money, Autor. As always, guys, again, thank you for showing up. Thank you for coming. We had a great episode. And we out this month.